We are Sex Bomb, and we are here to make you think about death and get sad and stuff. I'm Derrick.
I'm Whitney.
I'm Jack.
This is Bad Movies.
Worst people.
I told Whitney, Jack, originally I was like, I'm going to start this and just be like, we're here to talk about Jack's mental health movie. And when you started protesting, I would just play the music. But then I forgot we're not on StreamYard anymore, and I can't do that.
That would have been fucking killer, dude. Wait, what do you mean? We're not doing my movie. We're doing... Oh.
I don't even know what Jack says.
Not yet.
I know. You will today?
To next week.
Well, we're going to announce it today, though.
No, because after this is the episode we're recording tomorrow.
Oh, okay, sweet.
We are here today to talk about my mental health pick. And for those new listeners out there, we're a podcast that generally talks about bad-ish movies, but for Mental Health Month, we all pick a favorite movie.
Yes, sir.
And we're talking about mine this week, 2010's Scott Pilgrim versus the World, directed by Edgar Wright, of all those other awesome movies.
You sure do love you some Edgar Wright.
I love every movie he's made.
I mean, I get why. Wait, hold on. He didn't do Paul, did he?
No.
Oh, thank God, because that's a stinker.
It's okay. It's still just Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, so I always enjoy seeing those two together. But it's not the best.
I watched it when it first came out, and I remember hating it. Is it Seth Rogen's the alien?
Yeah.
The titular Paul.
Speaking of Seth Rogen, we recently watched the first Super Mario Brothers movie because today we all went and watched the second one. And
yeah.
As soon as Donkey Kong came on, she's like, why do I know that voice? And then he was like, and she was like, oh, never mind.
Never mind. He's got a kind of noticeable voice and a really noticeable laugh.
Yeah.
But yes, this is directed by Edgar Wright, who directed previous Patreon episode Hot Fuzz. As well as a bunch of other great movies like Shaun of the Dead and Baby Driver and At World's End.
And then he did this.
Oh, well,
you were talking about
one.
Great movies.
This
though.
is the best one.
So you were just talking about great movies, and I wanted to get a list of movies he did that weren't great, and it's this.
Look, I'm sorry that Tom Hanks and Sinbad aren't partnered up in this movie, but
me too. Me fucking too, dude. We are Sex Bomb.
We couldn't get the two most saccharine, cheesy actors from the 90s. We had to get real actors in here.
You could. Oh, my God. With my other mental health movies, you got Tom Hanks as the fucking lead singer. You got Sinbad as the percussionist and Brendan Fraser on bass.
Oh.
I would watch Brendan Fraser versus the world. I would own that on some sort of physical media.
You could just look at like the tabloids from the early 2010s, probably.
Yeah, but that makes me sad. 2010, that's when he did this. He made this movie about Brendan Fraser. It's all an allegory. I'm back in.
So this was also written by Edgar Wright and Michael Bacall, who also wrote Edgar Wright's adaptation of The Running Man, both 21 and 22 Jump Street.
Oh, that's right. We did that on this fucking podcast too.
Yeah, we'll get all of them in eventually. He doesn't have that many.
Yeah, that's
Isn't it
true.
only
It's
like
easy to
6 or
do.
something?
Yeah, he's only got, including Running Man, he's got 7 movies.
7.
Yeah.
Wow. Who does he think he is? Tarantino?
And then the original comic books, Scott Pilgrim, versus the World is the second book. But either way.
Oh, what's the first book?
Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life.
Okay.
But that's all written by Brian Lee O'Malley, who also had a lot to do with this movie. They had him on set.
You bet your fucking ass I did. Brian Lee O'Malley, I'm a bit of a hands-on fella. Ask your wife.
You know
hands-on.
The best part about that? Very Asian-looking gentleman from Canada.
Oh, no. Oh, whoa. Layers. Man, I would love to hear him speak like I just spoke and look and be from where you just said.
He just
that
talks
would
like
be
a guy.
Tremendous. Anybody out there want any poutine? I've got French fries and gravy and some chicken, and I wouldn't mind a little bit of curry on the side.
Oh, I wrote a comic book, eh?
I wrote a comic book, and I put my life story in there. My life story is a bit of a weird one.
I mean, a lot of the people in this, not this story, are based on his life. He was saying most of the main characters are like different parts of like his personality, and then all the supporting characters are like people he knew in real life.
Okay, that tracks. That's cool.
Actually, fun little side thing. His sister, Stacy, is the one who's Scott Pilgrim's sister, Stacy, is based on. And the name tag that Anna Kendrick is wearing is her real name tag from the coffee place that she worked at.
Did you put that in IMDb?
No.
Because that actually, I would like an IMDb trivia.
It might
That's
be
kind of cool.
There was so much stuff, and I started scrolling through, and I was like, this is all so stupid. But also, I had already watched all the behind-the-scenes stuff, so maybe that's why I thought it was stupid, because I'd already heard it all. Because that's all people do for the trivia is they watch the special features and then type it onto IMDb trivia for you.
But sometimes the trivia is like, he's got a sister named Stacy, and this girl's name is Stacy. And then just stops there. Give me the fucking name tag thing. That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah, I saw it in the behind-the-scenes, like, making-of thing. She brought it to set and gave it to Anna Kendrick, and Anna Kendrick she's like, holy shit. She's like, does Edgar know about this? And she was like, no. And she's like, Edgar, get over here. And she gives it to him, and he's like, what the fuck? This is awesome. Like, they're just all geeking out about it.
I love that.
It's a coffee name tag. It also says, like, certified coffee ninja or some shit. I don't remember now.
Ooh, now I need to know the name of the coffee shop. The coffee
It's
dojo.
the one that's in the movie, Second Cup, I think it's called.
Okay.
It's a real one in Toronto.
That's where I did my growing up, playing a bit of stickball with the other fellas in Toronto.
You know what's funny? I was watching, again, that thing, and at one point, Edgar... So they shot it in Toronto because it takes place in Toronto, unlike shooting it in Toronto like every other movie that doesn't take place in Toronto.
Oh, I thought this was New York.
And he was like, at one point, they were talking about moving production to New York, and he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, why would we move it to New York? Why would we shoot New York for Toronto when we always shoot Toronto for New York?
Yeah. It cannot be cheap to film in New York.
No. And I also saw, it was funny, Michael Bacall, whatever his name was. Yeah, Michael Bacall.
Michael Bacall.
So he wrote the script before Edgar Wright was attached. He went to the studio and he was like, dude, you guys, I saw these movies. I saw this director was perfect for this. This guy, Edgar Wright. And they're like, yeah, no, we went and talked to him the other day about it when we were at a premiere of another one of his movies. So everybody was just like, this guy needs to
Same
make this
page.
movie. Yeah.
That's cool that you just had a feel. It's like, who would get this feel? He's the Edgar Wright man for the job.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the right energy. I mean, even if you watch the 3 movies before this, which are, well, did World's End come before this? I think it did. But either way, Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead were at least both out. And they don't have this same, like, energy or vibe. But you can also see, like, oh, I get it. Also, if you watched the TV show they all did together, Spaced, there's a little bit of Scott Pilgrim in that, too. So
when we do finally do all of his movies, we'll throw Spaced on Latchkey.
Yeah, I agree with that. There's not a lot of episodes also, right?
It's 2 seasons or series, 7, I think, episodes each.
Oh, so 2013 for World's End.
Oh, okay, so it was after this. All right.
Yeah.
So we have a box office game.
Ooh, box office.
Play the stinger.
No, box office.
Ka-ching.
Ka-ching.
Hey, that's my part. I'll let you have the song, man.
So this movie cost $60 million.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
$60 million.
I mean, that's fucking dirt cheap now. It's just based on the talent that you have in this. Well, I guess, like, even though we know who he is, Brandon Routh, is that how you say it? Brandon Routh?
Yeah.
He's not a huge name.
No, I mean, he had done Superman.
And Jason, what's his name? Schwartzman. He's a big name, but he's not expensive.
No, and I mean, he works with Wes Anderson all the time, and I would imagine that those guys aren't going to Wes Anderson and being like, sure, I'll do your movie, but you got to pay me $20 million. They're like, we're doing it because you're Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
I feel like he's the type of person that works with, like, he gets excited about a script.
A lot of people in this too, a lot of the actors were like, I don't have any musical talent. I don't know anything about these comic books, but they told me it was Edgar Wright, so I was like, sure, why not? It's like, even though he had only done 2 movies, he had a reputation.
Sarah was the only one that actually knew how to play his instrument.
Yeah, Michael Cera had to.
Oh, it's like Sarah's like, is she the ginger prince of percussion?
No, Michael Cera had to like dumb down his bass playing to match everybody else because everybody learned their instruments for this movie.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking gawky little in the shadows bass player.
He does.
You people listening that have been in bands, you know what I'm talking about.
So from what I remember,
everyone thinks bass players are like Flea. That's an anomaly.
From what I remember, they were basing it off of Beck, right? He was Beck.
Well, let's do the box office game and then we'll talk about that. Box office game. Play the singer again.
box office.
Ka-ching.
All right, so 60
Hit him with the
million. I'm gonna say.
And I have both numbers, by the way.
Oh,
If you
Jack,
wanna
we
do that.
doing both? We're going high and
We're
low.
doing both. Oh, we're going high knee and low knee.
High knee and low knee. All right. I'm gonna say my low knee is.
Wait, was low knee the domestic?
Yeah.
Okay. The high knee is worldwide. Got
Yes.
it. Isolate that.
All right, low knee. I'm gonna say 87 million. And high
Don't
knee.
look at him like he's going to give you the answers. He's got it written on a piece of paper, guys, and he's showing her.
High knee.
He's cheating. They're cheating at a game that nobody cares about.
142 for my high, 180 for my low.
Or 87. You said 87. For
Oh yeah,
the-
87 for the low.
See, he's correcting you because he knows you're right. It made 70 million here, and what did you say for your high?
142.
120 worldwide.
Well, I wish, guys. This falls right in line with our usual mental
Oh.
healthness.
It just seems like it'd be such a bigger one, but it looks like America and the rest of the world are smart like me.
No, I think okay.
It's more of
so
a cult classic. I think.
33.5 million domestic, and 51.8 million worldwide.
Oh man.
So, not as successful as Threesome.
Ooh, wow. Hey guys.
Well, I think that one we didn't have a budget, so we're not sure, but
We aren't sure,
It
but-
probably made money.
I can almost guarantee mine's a flop too.
Oh, I know yours is because that
Ugh.
guy only ever made one successful movie, even though he's a great director.
And it wasn't that.
But yeah, I think it's
John Hughes.
I think it's one part of the reason
Nope.
it didn't do well
Rob Zombie.
is because like these actors knew who Edgar Wright was. I knew who Edgar Wright was, but a lot of Americans especially didn't. Something like Shaun of the Dead was big within like my friend group, but I have a shirt with the Winchester Tavern on it, and people see it, and I'm like, oh, it's from Shaun of the Dead, and they just stare at me blankly, and they're people my age.
I'm gonna get some box office for Shaun of the Dead.
And then also, it's a weird looking movie.
I
Like
liked
you
it.
watch the trailer though, and it's like, what? Also, and I remember this being a big deal on the internets at the time. People were like, Michael Cera can't beat anybody up. But that's the point.
They're right.
But that's the point of the whole thing is like if you switch it and you have Chris Evans playing Scott Pilgrim, then it's like, oh yeah, well of course that guy beat everybody up. This movie's not a surprise. This little lanky doofus having like kung fu powers is part of the joke.
Well, and look, I've read a lot of manga and I've watched a lot of anime. Like, it makes perfect sense to me to have like this scrawny kid that can fucking keep his own because he tapped into the power of friendship or his enduring will or something.
And a lot of obviously there are stunt people because there's crazy shit like Michael Cera getting thrown off a building.
Yeah.
But a lot of the stunts, the fighting itself was done by the actors. They did a bunch of training. Like there's a bunch of stuff behind the scenes that shows them all in wires and shit. But they had their stunt coordinator. I just found this fun. Brad Allen is part of Jackie Chan's stunt team.
Oh,
Which
that's
when you
cool.
watch some of these fights, it makes a lot of sense because it's got a lot of them have that like really loosey goosey kind of like the comedy fight kind of thing going on where it's like a loose feel and people are flailing and flopping, but then they're still landing punches.
Mm-hmm. That's good company to be in. Oh, Shaun of the Dead only made 31 worldwide, by the way.
Okay.
31 million. I mean, it was on a $4 million budget, so that's good, but it's still not like a big known. You said it. It was big in my circle.
Yeah.
We watched the fuck out of that movie.
I mean, I have seen every movie that Edgar Wright made in theaters except for Shaun of the Dead because I didn't know about it until it was on home video.
I'm pretty sure I didn't watch Shaun of the Dead until you and I started dating.
I went on
Same.
a date with former host Patrick to go see Hot Fuzz when it came out.
I saw Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, I think me and Male Bleep, because they both Bleeps introduced me to Shaun of the Dead, so I think we went and saw Hot Fuzz.
I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it at someone's house.
Hot Fuzz was one that left the theater. I was like, oh, I liked that. It was something. And then rewatching it was like, God, this is so fucking good.
Yeah.
It just grew on me. It's
So
the
many-
opposite of this fucking movie.
That's why we did an episode on it because there's so many freaking awesome lines in there.
Yeah, that's why it was our.
You have a
Got
mustache.
Oh no.
Sorry.
I mean, there's stuff in that. There's stuff in this too, for me at least. But there's stuff in that movie that I say on almost a daily basis and don't even think about where it's from.
Dude,
so.
Derrick quotes this movie on a daily basis, and I don't think he realizes he's doing it half the time.
No, there's just phrases that are in my head that come out now.
Those are called quotes, dude.
And then I'll just watch movies and be like,
That's what a quote is.
but I mean, without knowing. And then I'll watch the movie later and I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's why I say that 14 times a
okay.
week.
Now I understand what you're trying to say. Word it better.
So, once upon a time in Toronto, Scott Pilgrim was dating a high schooler.
Shut up.
So, all right, we won't go through. I have way too many notes, so we're not going to go through this step by step. You guys should have watched it because it's my favorite movie, or one of my favorite movies.
I'll let you know how I feel at the end of this fucking episode.
I love knives.
Knives Chow. But
Knives is great, dude. A really cool name, too. I mean, that's fucking right out of Trigun.
Yeah. And it's funny because they never give her, like, they never say if that's her given name or not. But given that this is written like a manga, the way the comic is, it's probably her given name.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But Scott Pilgrim is not a good person. Let's get
No,
that
he's
out of
not.
the way
Like,
right up
the
front.
entire time, I was like, God, this is supposed to be. And I'm glad you said that because I'm like, Derrick loves this movie. Why? Why does he like this guy? And I'm not saying you shouldn't like the movie, but I'm glad that you agree he's not a good guy. Like, he's our protagonist, but doesn't make him a good person.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's like watching
The
a
fuck
sitcom.
is your wife doing?
She's cold.
I got a T-Rex arm. I got this little T-Rex arm right there. I'm trying to get my soda, but I can't reach it because I got this little T-Rex arm.
I'm very cold, so my arms are pulled into my shirt.
Do you know they have these things called long sleeves, sweaters, flannels, jackets, blankets,
But-
some sort of pashmina?
But I'm in the corner, and it's a big thing to get out of here.
It's like a sitcom thing, though, right? Where the lead is generally a piece of shit because how else do you keep the story going? But like this, the whole thing is he's supposed to grow, right? And it's like, I did find I saw a review on Letterboxd that I found very funny because it felt like it was written by Jack. If you liked this movie, I mean. But the review just says, I relate to Scott Pilgrim because 1, I'm actually the worst. 2, I'm not good with relationships. 3, I'm a total asshole. 4, I'm afraid of confrontation. 5, I'm not worthy of the people in my life. 6, I'm cute, kind of ugly. 7, surprisingly good at kicking ass.
Jack, did you write that?
It sounds like it. Except for I do deserve the people in my life. I surround myself with worse people. So that's the one thing that I know is not true. The people in my life don't deserve me.
I think we do.
Scott Pilgrim is played by Michael Cera.
You know him from Juno.
Yes, you know him from Juno.
Yeah, no one's ever seen Arrested Development. The little thing that put him on this map.
Or the other end of the world movie.
Oh,
The Seth Rogen one.
yeah. This is the end.
This is the end. Just slapping fucking Rihanna's ass and he's all coked out and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he's great in Superbad. I just don't like him here because I
Superbad.
think he's hit that stage where it's like, you're not quite a man, but you definitely ain't a boy.
Well, I think that's the point, though, for the character, because he's 22 years old, but he still acts like a child.
Looks like some sort of stretched out fetus.
I
He's
love.
a hipster bassist.
I love the.
That looks like a stretched out fetus.
Someone said like Michael Cera looks like that guy that just wandered on set one day and people just thought he was like, "Hey, do that," and he just awkwardly did it. Like
So believable.
He fell into acting.
So fucking believable, dude. It's like, well, I'm here.
And then so we're meeting the band here. Scott Pilgrim. We've got Kim Pine, played by Allison Pill. She's in the movie Trap, which I have not watched yet, but I want to because it's part of the Josh Hart Renaissance.
Oh, yeah, that's Shyamalan.
Yeah, it looked okay. But she's also in Snowpiercer.
Oh,
Did you ever watch Snowpiercer
okay.
with Chris Evans?
The movie, yes.
The movie. She's the teacher when he's going through and there's like the classroom. And so as soon as I read it, I was like, holy shit, that is her.
Yeah, that's
She's
crazy.
She's
I mean, they
blonde
do
in
it.
that. So
And they kind of butcher, like, she's still a chick, but they kind of like butcher up a little bit.
yeah,
Like she's going for a little tomboy.
they make
What's
her
the one I'm
ugly
looking
because
for?
mask.
Mask.
They make her look all awkward and gross because Scott broke up with her. And
well, she's
like,
just supposed to be
fuck you.
a normal
I'm still
band
in your
girl.
band.
It's like fucking, no doubt, dude. Can you imagine being in a band
Gwen
with somebody you
Stefani.
broke up with?
Could you imagine being in a band where everybody is someone you broke up with?
Could you imagine if we got divorced and still podcasted?
Well, you'd be like Fleetwood Mac. Like they were writing songs about each other. My ex-husband is the worst and he should die. Bitch, I am right here. I'm playing lead guitar for this song you're singing about my tiny little dick.
So the next one's just like, she's got a gaping puss.
If you eat her out, she smells like trout. Oh, come on.
That might actually be a lyric from them. And then we have Steven Stills, who's the
Welcome to my new band,
vocalist-
Fleetwood Jack.
the vocalist and guitarist of the band, played by Mark Webber, who he's in the movie Green Room. I don't remember him though from that. That was Patrick Stewart as a white supremacist.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's a fucking crazy movie. He was also in a movie called Good,
I am not
Good
a white
Dick.
supremacist. Good
He's
dick.
what?
He's in a movie called Good Dick.
Okay.
He's like third build. I don't know the movie, but I wrote it down because it's called Good Dick.
I thought you were addressing Whitney like it's a movie called Good Dick.
And then we've got their roadie / backup bass player,
Young Neil.
played by
Which-
Johnny Simmons, who was in Jennifer's Body and 21 Jump Street as Billiam Willingham.
I wish I was in Jennifer's
seen
Body.
him in a
I
lot of
couldn't even
things.
make that because of Billiam Ham. What is it?
Billiam Willingham.
It's so stupid.
I wrote
That
it down
shouldn't make
because
me
it's a great
laugh.
name. That's a funny movie.
That's a funny name. I could just listen to fucking somebody. For 90 minutes, I want people to read me 1 minute of his name. 90 different people.
Okay.
Every minute, switch actors.
You have the you get the musical
Billy
joke?
Willingham.
You get the
Billy.
stupid heavy-handed musical joke here, Jack? You got
What?
Steven Stills and Young Neil.
Oh, yeah, now I do. No, who cares? It's just a band. It's a group of people I don't like, of musicians I don't care for.
I know, but I was thinking about. I told her last night. I was like, Crosby, Stills, Nash, Young. It is Steven Stills, and then
Yeah.
Neil Young. They just flip it. You are now just Neil. And we meet the 17-year-old girlfriend, who I love when he talks to his sister later, and she's like 17, scandal, whatever, and he's like, he says something. She's 17, and she goes to a private school. He's like, oh my god, and she's Chinese. Is the school Catholic school? Yeah, with
Yes.
the uniforms and everything.
Yeah,
She's like,
I
what
know
is
what you're
wrong
going
with
to
you,
ask,
Scott?
next. I'm dating a fetish.
She also does turn 18 in like a month. So there's that.
I mean, to his credit, they haven't done anything, right?
they held hands
No,
once.
they held hands once.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I'm not trying to say I like the guy, but at least I'm going to give him that. That's how he remains our hero.
And Wallace, his gay roommate, is just like, he's like, you're dating a 17-year-old. He's like, well, she can't go out after dark. I wouldn't call it dating. What would you call it? Playtime?
Dude, Kieran.
Okay, go ahead.
Kieran Culkin made this fucking movie.
Kieran
for-
Culkin is amazing in this movie.
Yeah.
He is so fucking
Kieran
funny.
Culkin is the best part of this movie. I had nothing bad to say anytime he was on screen and talking. Like, I liked him.
Is that
a
quite
lot.
literally 3 thumbs up for Kieran Culkin?
Yeah.
Golf clap.
Yeah.
So Knives, clippity. Knives Chow. I'm very close to the microphone.
Not called mouth clap, which I want to give you later.
Knives
I already gave
Chow
it
is
to him.
played by Ellen Wong, who wasn't in much I recognized. She was in the 2012 remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night, but
She's
I won't see that.
Fucking
so.
gorgeous.
And she is
Oh,
also,
yeah, we looked up her IMDb picture last night. Like, she just got fucking super gorgeous.
well, she is 3 years older than Michael Cera.
Oh, my God, that's funny.
so it's not weird, guys.
That is funny.
I love Steven Still's whole thing because he's like, she shows up for practice and he just slams the door in her face. He's like, is she gonna geek out on us? No, she'll be fine. I kind of want her to geek out on us.
She can geek.
He is.
geek.
I've known a lot of people in a lot of bands, and I've known this guy in almost every one of those bands.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, oh god, people are gonna be here. Are they gonna like us? They better like us. Tell me they liked us. Like,
People are gonna be here, man. Do you want me to have them not come? No. I want them to come. Our mutual friend Truck. There was a day when he was living with us, and I had an active band. I was like, dude, you should come to band practice with us. He's like, what? No, I don't want to do that. And then one day we moved band practice to our house, and he realized band practice was just a party with instruments. I mean, there was people there. There's a shot station. There's beverages. We even had a mascot. When we finished a bottle of whiskey, we put a hat on it. We called it Hat Daniels because we drank a lot of Jack Daniels back then.
I mean, when I used to hang out a lot with Patch in the early days of Evasion, and even before there was another band, but in the early days of Evasion, they would have band practice, the band rooms downtown, and that's it just go down there, and it's like there's the 4 people in the band, then the 14 people who are just there to smoke weed and get drunk,
Yeah.
and they would practice and play music, but
Yeah,
it was
no,
mostly
we played
just a party.
practice, but we were also practicing for how to be drunk on stage.
There you go.
I remember one day we had made a
I'm very method.
13-gallon trash can full of jungle juice for a party.
I think we call it trash can punch now.
And we can't call it that. I forgot it's a bad thing. That's what we called it back. I haven't drank it since that time.
Back in the 90s.
So what we did was we made this.
Dude, I'm sorry, just real quick. Can you imagine how much sugar that would kill Derrick?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
like all that fucking just sugar juice, and I'm sure you're using rum if you're doing it right, or whatever you had around the house.
Everclear.
I guess
we had Everclear, multiple flavored vodkas. There's some rum. I don't know. There was a lot of shit. There was like 16 bottles of alcohol in this thing.
Float that fruit in there,
and
some Rumplemints.
And at the time, Patch worked at Taco Bell.
Oh.
So we quadruple bagged some trash bags and filled up High C Punch off the Taco Bell fountain thing.
Yes,
and then we took that home and we went back and we cut a hole in the corner and just drained it all into the trash can to fill the whole thing up after we poured the liquid in.
I love the use of that because like you didn't have growlers or nothing. What are you gonna do? Go to Home Depot and get a 5-gallon bucket?
Well, and then we took. So there's a point to this story. We
could
took
have stolen just the bag of the syrup.
Well, we wanted the liquid too. We took gallon jugs. We filled up the trash can punch in there and we stuck it all in the fridge so we didn't just have to drink out of a trash can. Well, there was like 6 gallons left, so we went to his band practice. Each person just has a gallon jug of trash can punch, and we're just chugging it away. And then we were going to a
hey everybody, welcome. We are Oration.
We went to some
No,
concert.
we're not. We're Evasion.
I can't remember who it was now. It was some fucking like Swedish metal band, so it's a heavy concert. Ooh. I was standing in the venue. I was so drunk. I passed out standing up. Like in the middle of this show, it was just the loudest metal, and I'm just standing there like
somebody looking is like, man, that guy is on some drugs and he is feeling it. Look at him. Eyes closed, just vibing with the metal. Hell yeah, brother. Let the music take you over, man. Let the music take you over.
That's me when I get tattooed. I'm just like
let the needle take you over, man. Let the needle take you over.
So we get to the opening credits of the movie.
Yes.
And it's
man, I thought we were almost done.
I love this. This is Launchpad McQuack. That's not the name of the song. It's We Are Sex Bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love this opening credit sequence. Like the way they have like the room is really long and the camera keeps pulling back. And I guess that he wasn't going to have a full opening like sequence with all the names and all the stuff up front. He wanted to get right into the movie. But Quentin Tarantino is a friend of his, and he told him like, "You've got a lot of characters." Oh, sorry,
he's a friend of his. Hold on, he's a friend of his now. He's going to say something really shitty about him soon, I'm sure.
You got a lot of people in this movie, man. You're gonna be throwing a lot of characters at these guys, and you got to give them a chance to settle in. You got to show them who's coming in. You got to let them marinate. So he was like, "Cool." So he did that. And we get another one of these songs.
Your impression of Tarantino is just him without Coke.
It's good. A little too slow.
Good. Yeah.
But all the music, all the Sex Bomb music in this is written and composed by Beck.
Okay.
Who?
I mean, I don't hate the music.
Mentioning earlier is who Scott Pilgrim was kind of based on when the guy wrote the comics in the first place.
Especially the hairstyle.
Yeah. I know I should have cut it.
I really like the music, and Beck said, like in the interview I watched, he was like, "It's really cool because I don't have to write 9 Beck songs. I'm writing 9 Sex Bomb songs. I can do something different."
Yeah.
And knowing who Beck is and how long he's been at it, he probably really enjoyed that, you know? I mean, I love his song "Devil's Haircut" just for the ending when it gets all like fucking guttural. I'm like, all right, you can do it.
In my mind,
it's possible. So the things right off the bat, I have no problem with how this movie's shot. That part of it looks good, and the music, Sex Bomb, is great. I like the music a lot. It's just a lot of other stuff I didn't like.
Well, I like that you mentioned that you like the way it's shot because the cinematographer is this guy Bill Pope. And he shot a lot of stuff that looks really good. Not all of it is good. Are good movies, but he was the guy who shot The Matrix. He did Baby Driver later on.
Okay.
He did Spider-Man 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Shang-Chi. Mm-hmm. He just did the movie Send Help that just came out. The new
nice.
Sam Raimi movie.
Yeah.
And he's worked with the Wachowskis a few times. He's worked with James Cameron. He did Alita: Battle Angel. That's not James Cameron directed. That's written. Who directed that? Robert Rodriguez directed that.
Yeah, I was going to say Robbie Rod, dude.
Yeah. So, and he was
actually
the cinematographer on Team America, which is just impressive because can you imagine trying to shoot a movie with puppets and make it look like a movie?
Oh, I can imagine it. I imagine it every night when I close my eyes.
So yeah, then we meet Kieran Culkin, and at their house that they share, and he's like, "Yes, I'm dating a 17-year-old." So, and he's like, "Does that mean we have to stop sleeping together? Do you see another bed here?" And everything in this house except for the coat and like a box of trash belongs to Wallace, William Wallace Wells.
Kieran Culkin.
You could take my bed, but you'll never take my freedom.
My sexual freedom.
And yes, Wallace Wells is fabulously gay, but like not
flamboyant.
not like a caricature of gay.
Right.
He's just
playing
super
it
gay.
fairly dry. He's super gay, but he's playing it fairly dry, just like the gonna need you out of here soon. Maybe the month, the year, forever. You know.
I definitely had this gay friend growing up, like in high school.
Lucky.
And right out of high school. Just I can take your husband. I can take your boyfriend.
He's fucking, speaking of threesome, he's Stephen Baldwin, but gay.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, everything he says turns into an innuendo. He's trying to fuck everything that moves.
Is that me?
Yeah, except you're married.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. Only difference.
I love, he's like, "Don't tell my sister about the 17-year-old. He's like, "You know me. I'm serious. You know me."
Ring.
Immediate ring. "You're dating a 17-year-old? Who told you?"
Damn
Wallace.
it, Wallace.
Damn it.
You know me.
Hey, he warned you.
Sharks of the corn? Virus shark? Cocaine shark? Sharktopus? Yeah, those are all real movies. Join me, Steve Coates, as each week I take a comedic look at the bizarre world of sharksploitation cinema on Bucket of Chum, the Shark Movie Podcast.
If you really enjoy listening to Bad Movies, Worst People, just so you know, we do have Patreon. We have 2 different tiers.
That's right. Patreon.com/worstpeople. We have a $3 tier where you get early access to Han Took Shots First, our Star Wars podcast. You get a monthly newsletter. You get archived episodes that are no longer available on the main feed. Plus, you get our monthly mental health episode.
Which we need.
And we do. And there's also a $5 tier where you get all of that content, plus you get ad-free episodes from the main feed, and you get access to Latchkey Vids, which is our recap show about forgotten or never known television shows from the 90s, like Cop Rock.
Too soon, man. It was just too early. It's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. So check out patreon.com/worstpeople. Help support this crazy endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we have them going on a date. Knives and Scott, and I would play this game back when I used to be able to do things like Dance Dance Revolution, and I had when I wasn't quite as fat.
You didn't just call it DDR?
Oh, we did, but I'm saying it for the listeners because there's young people.
Yeah, what about
about
the people that don't know, like me? I'm DDR.
There's young people and old people that might not know what DDR is.
I dated a chick that was so obsessed with DDR, she had a fucking pad in her house, like not a big one, but like the one you bring, like not the arcade one.
Yeah. Yeah, Patch had one. We used to play it at his house all the time.
Crazy. Wasn't there a female version of you?
It's Ninja Revolution, though.
Oh, yeah.
Is what they're playing. And this story, so they wanted to call Pac-Man Puck-Man, not because he looks like a hockey puck, but because Paku Paku means to flap your mouth. But they thought people could vandalize it, scratch off the P, make it an F.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I hope
Is
so.
that true?
I'm almost positive it is.
I'm going to believe it.
And it's a good one because if you're paying close enough attention, it does come back 3 times.
Yes.
Because you've got when he's talking to Ramona later and he just butchers it and makes himself look like an idiot.
And then Ramona mentions it.
Oh, no. When they're at the, when Ramona meets Knives at the Battle of the Bands and she's like, "How old is that girl?" Oh no, it's after because it's when they used to date when she's dating young Neil. She's like, "How old is that girl?" And the wheel spins in his head. One of them just says, "Tell the Pac-Man story." Like it's his go-to thing to say to people when he doesn't have anything to say.
It's the only interesting thing he has to say.
At the Goodwill store when they're looking for clothes and music.
Yeah.
What awesome Goodwill store.
Yeah.
Just a whole music section like labeled and everything. It's if Goodwill here at least had a music section, you just go over there and be like, "Here's a pile of CDs. Good luck."
Yep. You
some
can't
Burns.
even get good vinyl anymore.
Yeah. Well, for a little while you could, and now it's cool again. So we meet Aubrey Plaza, who's playing Julie Powers.
Ow.
So 3 of my biggest Hollywood crushes are in this movie.
Oh yeah. It's her.
Aubrey
and then,
Plaza.
Michael Cera. And
Allison.
And Kieran Culkin.
But it's Brie Larson,
Brie
Aubrey
Larson,
Plaza, and
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
We could not think of her name last night. We got Mary Elizabeth. I was like, Steam Virgin? Master Antonio?
What did we call her? Mary Elizabeth. We came up with something, and
we had a whole bunch. Could not come up with her fucking name.
And I'm lucky that I have a kind, understanding, non-jealous wife.
Oh, yeah.
Because we were watching this movie last night, and when her and
things that she said,
when her and Scott start making out, I had to just look down to write something down, and I missed the part of her in her lingerie bending over and kissing Scott, and I was like, tick, 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 rewind that.
It's a good thing it's not VHS, man. That thing would be worn out right there.
You don't have to worry about wearing out tracking anymore. You just got Google.
Yeah,
image search.
why is the tracking all wrong on this?
Man, my favorite part of the movie is ruined because I paused it there too many times. There's a very like Clerks joke.
Oh,
She's
now
like,
there's
"Do you have any?
jizz on my TV?
Do you do you have any music from Clash at Demon Head? Have you tried the section labeled Clash at Demon Head?" It's that Clerks.
Sarcasm.
Was it when they're doing the video store montage? And she's like, "How much is all this stuff?" And it's all these signs that say 99 cents.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what we find out for sure. They have not done anything because she's trying to give him a kiss, and she's like, "I've never even kissed a guy." And she leans in, and he goes, "Me neither." And then just like takes her hand.
It's a funny line.
I'm gonna try not to do that the whole time, but that's a good one.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. I mean, like, I'll save it till the end.
I do like their apartment too. Like, if this building on the inside was actually behind that outside door, this would be an amazing apartment.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The one where Wallace and Scott live.
Okay, yeah.
This little like nondescript door that's just literally just like a hole in the wall with a door on it.
Yeah.
But then they've got this pretty
looks like
nice
a
it's like a
shelter.
70s apartment with like a lot of wood paneling.
It looks like a storm
yeah.
shelter or like a bomb shelter.
It's I saw on the thing Brian Lee O'Malley went in there, and it's literally just like someone's storage space underneath a house.
Sweet.
The one they used in the movie, again, he's from Toronto. The one they used in the movie is the door he saw walking around one day and was like, that's the apartment, and drew it in.
Huh. That's dope.
But it cuts to, there's a lot of weird cuts, which might be part of your problem. I don't know, that you don't like.
Yeah.
Because it's a very kinetic, like, when things start to, like, the thing's going to start to drift. It's just like, nope, we're cutting to this scene. And it's the dreamlike thing, too, because he's talking to Knives, and they're looking at his childhood house, which is across the street from his house. And then, like, the background just fades out into a desert. And then it's just him having this weird dream where he's like, I'm so alone.
Mm-hmm. Didn't love it. I also have a very different relationship with exes than this movie does. You know, for the most part, man, I'm done. When we're done dating, I burn your ashes and give them to the ocean.
Well, see, that's the difference. You're the guy. The person. So he's got envy. I couldn't be in a band with my ex. Any of them. Well, that one from high school, I mean, it doesn't count. That's high school. But, like, the one with the problem is the girl, and she's tried to leave all these people behind. They're the ones who won't leave her behind.
Yeah.
And it's also not like, this isn't supposed to be like a realistic thing of, like, your exes follow you around. This is all about him trying to battle off the baggage that all of her exes left her with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
And become a better person so that he actually deserves her.
And that's where you lose me. I'm perfect. I don't need to become better.
So they don't go into it too much in the movie, so it comes across as a little weird. That's a lot more in the comics, obviously, but Ramona can travel through this like subspace highway that goes through people's heads and stuff. It's because she's American. It's a thing we do in America.
Yeah, okay.
Is it now?
And that's what she's doing here. She like rollerblades through his dream, and she's like, "You're not alone. You're just having a stupid dream." And he's like, "I think that's the girl of my dreams."
Oh, okay.
Quite literally the girl of your dreams.
But yeah, she has, there's a lot of people with magic powers in this story. That's her magic power, is she can rollerblade through your dreams.
I'd like to see that more.
I wish they could have included more. I mean, it is already 113 minutes, and so I'm sure the studio was like, yeah, you got to cut some shit. Like,
I do love that when I think the scene coming up, you're at a party and he draws this like squiggly picture. Have you seen this girl? And it's literally a line drawing of nothing.
I did read that in the trivia. They said
that's Ramona.
It was supposed to be him holding up a picture of her from the comics.
Uh-huh.
But then, like, Michael Cera had just done this doodle to hold up temporarily while they were, and Edgar Wright was like, "That's fucking funny."
That's
So,
why we're keeping that. That's perfect.
I love that.
The man knows funny.
Yeah, he does.
but that's the girl rollerblading through his dreams is Ramona Flowers, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who we'll be talking about pretty soon on Han Took Shots First because she's in Ahsoka.
But she's so much hotter as a 10-year-old Twillick.
How did I fucking get that?
This
dude?
guy is into
Look at Whitney.
This guy's like, oh, she's green and has head tentacles. Count me in. I'm like,
Fuck yeah.
she's a weird little hipster fucking scenester chick. Count me in.
Her hair changes every week.
Week and a half.
Oh yeah, every week and a half.
I mean, I do enjoy her. She's got a great look, and she's gorgeous. I just enjoy Aliens more.
I first saw her and fell in love with her in that not great Die Hard, Live Free or Die Hard. She plays John McClane's daughter.
Gotcha, that's right.
Yeah.
I blacked that movie out.
And then it was
Talk about a
cemented.
stinker.
Did you see the fifth one?
Is that Russia?
That's
yeah.
the one with.
Yeah.
No,
Good Day to
I only
Die
know
Hard.
that because of you.
Yeah, that one makes Live Free or Die Hard look like Schindler's List.
What's the one with
I know what you're going for, but weird.
what's the one with Jason
Justin Long.
Justin Long.
Live Free or Die Hard.
Okay.
Yeah. But then she's also in Death Proof, directed by Quentin Tarantino.
I was having a stroke. I'm sorry.
Tarantino's Grindhouse movie, Death Proof. She's in that, the first half, and she's in like a cheerleader outfit the whole time. So that's pretty cool too.
And I liked that. I liked that a lot, I said. I'm going to have a rollerblade in my dreams wearing that.
Dude, what would Derrick do if we got Scarlett Johansson, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Brie Larson with long hair,
And Alison Brie.
and Alice?
Ma'am, I'm afraid the coroner's
And Aubrey
report
Plaza.
confirms it. He's the first man to cum himself to death. He was so severely dehydrated, his eyeballs lost moisture, and he went blind first. And then he was coming so hard that it started turning to air, and then his lungs soon depleted of oxygen because it was coming out of his dick. Because, again, he was coming so hard. And then after that, he ended up actually sucking his sphincter through his system on the inside and shooting it out his penis, and then he came himself to death.
He turned inside out like the house from Poltergeist.
We know he's dead because he
Inside Out boy.
shit himself out of his penis.
But I like this series of like weird cuts really works for me because he's like in a dream state now that he's seen her. He saw her at the library when he went with knives right after the dream.
Yeah.
So he's seen her in real life. And it's like, it's showing him like just kind of drifting through life because he's like obsessed with this girl now. Because it like cuts from him at the library with knives to band practice where he's like daydreaming in the middle of a song. And
just
they're
played
like,
the
you
D
just
chord."
stopped playing. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you're out of the band, dude.
And then cuts immediately to them walking. And it's like, what are we doing? We're going to this party. It's going to suck.
That I can abide with. Like I can get behind that, dude. Just anytime. Where are we going? Party. Ugh. It's gonna
And
suck.
then cut to the party. This sucks. And I say this all the time, especially at work. Like, well, I'm gonna go pee due to boredom.
Yep.
I really have
I've
to
heard
pee.
him.
And we meet Komu, played by Nelson Franklin. You guys recognize this guy?
Mm-mm.
The guy who knows everybody? The one Scott asks about the picture?
I don't think I looked at his face.
Oh, he is in New Girl. He plays Robbie.
Oh yes, that's right. It's the big tall guy. He actually plays two different roles in The Office as well.
Oh yeah, Robbie. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
I couldn't. The one that she dates to be a plain
Yeah,
Jane.
like the normal guy that she dates.
Truth is, there was definitely some libations and a bit of I believe you call them tequila shots involved in this viewing. Your wife was
Yes,
trying to calm it down, Your Honor. So faces were kind of blending together after a while. Everyone started to look like Tom Hanks.
And I want to know who these people are in this montage of Scott asking around the party about Ramona Flowers, because it's got to be like the fucking production director and like a writer or something. It's like, she's got some battle scars, dude. Like, who's that guy in Canada?
There are some overacting in a good way.
And then he sees her and like scoots up next to her, and it's this like the whole awkward thing I was talking about, where he's like, they called Puck Pac-Man because he's a puck, not because he's a puck, but because, and it's like, am I dreaming?
no.
I'll leave you alone forever now.
Well, bye.
And then like,
Well, bye.
and then when he orders stuff the next day from Amazon and like waits for it, when she finally shows up, he's like, "You remember me from the party? Are you the Pac-Man guy?" No, that was some other guy. He's stupid.
He's dumb. No. I'm the suave one.
I really love too when he gets home that night and Wallace comes in. Guess who's drunk? I'm guessing you. And he just pops his keys up and just fucking slams into this mattress that's on the ground.
Been there.
Also,
Except
it's still
I didn't have a mattress.
Still ends up texting Stacy.
Yeah. How did you hear what just happened? From Wallace. He's not even conscious and he's just holding his phone.
Yeah, I gotta check my phone in the morning sometimes. I'm like, oh no. But drunk me has a new level where he starts deleting conversations and I wake up, I'm like, oh, I didn't text anybody? Weird.
Or you get a response and you're like, what the fuck did I send?
Dude, that's the worst. This chick said, she's like, so what are we gonna do about it? And I was like, oh no. Oh no. What are we gonna do about what? Is this sexual? Did she have a car problem last night? What is happening?
What do you want me to do about
You
it?
told her you saw her rollerblading in your dreams.
Yeah. Dude, no shit. She's like, what do you want to do about it? Like, fuck.
He's on his computer, he gets an email from Matthew Patel, who will be the first evil X. I just love this. Hello, Mr. Pilgrim. We will be fighting, blah, blah, blah. This is boring. Delete.
This is boring.
Also, all of their furniture, this is going to be dumb. All of their furniture's on the ground, but like they don't have chairs or legs to any of the tables.
They have one recliner.
Okay.
Everything else is just sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
They're just poor New York college kids.
Toronto.
Toronto.
That's
Toronto
what
is
I
probably
said.
just as expensive or more than New York.
Probably.
Are they in college or just of that age?
They are that age. I think they're all
Okay.
around Scott's age, like 22.
Okay.
Because nobody likes you when you're 23.
The next day is a band practice where Steven tells them that they've got a gig. They're playing the Toronto International Battle of the Bands, and the prize is a record deal with G-Man Graves.
G-Man
A
Graves.
record man.
And it won't be just Knives wearing Sex Bomb shirts. It'll be the cool kids too.
Ooh. Hey, you got a fan, all right? Cater to her.
Then Ramona delivers the package, and this thing where he takes the package and signs for it and just tosses it over his shoulder. It did take 33 takes, but he did really do that.
Oh, okay. 33 is probably quicker than I'd get there.
Because there's a lot of CG, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But because of there being so many visual effects, Edgar Wright wanted to do as much as possible practical as well. So like when Scott went pee or goes pee, maybe it's like whenever he's pissing and he's got the pee bar behind him.
Yeah.
That's later on. He walks into the bathroom, takes a piss, opens the door, and it's the school hallway, and he walks into another dream. That's real.
Oh, nice.
He went in, and then they had these guys come in and like fold out this hallway and roll in these lockers, and like all that stuff is practical because he knows he's like, we're doing a lot of fake shit, so let's balance it out with real shit.
I love that.
Dope. That's cool. That's a really fun way to shoot that.
Yeah, when he jumps through the window too, it's very funny. You can find it online. I've seen the clip
here.
online.
He just left.
When Knives comes over and Scott's trying to avoid her, Michael Cera's in the background. He walks off camera. A stuntman literally just runs across the room and dives through that window.
That was pretty fun.
Best day of work he had.
So Ramona and Scott go out on a date. It's snowing, and she's like, "Isn't it fucking April?" And she does say, an act of God's excuse for a lousy date. I was like, "Oh, is this a real date? Oh, slip of the tongue. This is me on a date." So it's just like slip of the tongue.
No, he's making eye contact. Some.
So she finds a magic door, and we go back to her apartment.
Again.
I love her rambling off all these fucking teas. You want some tea? Sure. And I couldn't even start to try to do it.
We got Irish black tea, ginseng, chamomile, tiger's blend.
Raspberry,
we got this
strawberries.
rosemary.
There's one called Constant Comment.
Have you tried it with a little honey? It's really good.
Earl Grey.
So she's like, "I'm going to go get you a blanket from my bed." Goes into her room. He's like, "Well, this is taking forever. It's been 7 seconds." So he follows her in.
She's naked.
Yeah.
Well,
Ow!
In lingeries.
Yes. She's wearing a lacy bra.
She's naked in lingerie.
And he's like, this is pretty smooth. Were you going to just bring that blanket from your bed? Yeah. Well, why don't we just go under it here? What about the tea?
Smooth.
I could not have tea.
What about the tea? I've got a couple teas right here. We'll drink out of those teacups.
I brought a tea bag to bed with me.
I've always got one with me.
So, of course, he invites her to the Battle of the Bands. You have a band? Yeah, we're terrible. And then we go to the Battle of the Bands at the Rocket, which is a cool club, like a cool concert venue name.
I could see a show there.
Yeah. So there's Stacy, Wallace, Stacy's boyfriend Jimmy for now, and Knives.
Uh-oh.
And this like Mexican stare off that happens.
Oh, I like that.
Because like he looks at Knives, or what is it? He looks at Knives. Knives looks at Ramona. Ramona looks like whatever, and then they got Wallace looking at Jimmy behind everybody.
Yeah. That was fun. And Wallace is just staring at Jimmy the whole time, just like, I'm totally going to fuck you
His
tonight.
thing is just fucking Stacy's boyfriends.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah. I was gonna bring that up. I was like, I really enjoy. She's like, stop doing that. Like,
Not again.
sorry. Yeah, not
Wallace,
again.
God.
Can't leave you alone. He's not even conscious.
When they're leaving, tell your gay friends I said bye. Gay friends? God damn it. So we have Crash and the Boys is the first band. And this kid, I just want to mention him because I like him. Crash, the titular Crash, played by Eric Knudsen. He was in Scream 4, which is the worst one.
He was in Continuum.
But yeah, he was the main character in the Sci-Fi Channel show Continuum. Well, one of the main characters. The girl, I guess the cop was the main character.
I watched a couple episodes of that, but I'm not going to pull anybody except the cop because she's on the cover.
Yeah, he's the like smart dude who.
He's the younger
invents
version
time
of the
travel
guy
or
she's
whatever
trying to
happens.
prevent doing the bad things in the future.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that part.
Yeah, no, he's cool. So the first song, I am so sad, so very, very sad.
I'm so sad.
So sad.
I love that their songs are only 5 seconds.
I got to get him in and out, man. It's a battle of the bands.
Oh, also they have a girl drummer,
Yeah. Every drummer in this movie is a girl.
but she's an 8-year-old girl. And she's adorable. And she flips them off.
Dude, Wallace just heckling these dudes. Like, it's not a race, guys. This one goes out to the guy that keeps yelling. It's called, "We hate you. Please die."
Love a good clap back from a band, dude.
Yeah.
This one's called, "Hey, bartender, please spike his drink."
And Stacy is talking to Ramona, and she's like, "So how do you know Scott?" "Oh, I'm his friend." It's just hard to keep track. He has so many friends. Like, God damn it. Did we mention Stacy as Anna Kendrick? I think I did.
Oh, I don't think we did.
I don't know if we did.
I
Maybe
love
we were
Anna
telling the
Kendrick.
story about the name tag.
Oh, yeah. It's Anna Kendrick. But, like, because of the way they're seated.
She's like the prettiest girl that I don't find attractive.
I find
get
her
that.
so fucking delicious.
And I get that.
I just want her to live in me.
Like when, oh my God, like some sort of exosuit. Well, after that guy nut himself to death, the lady over there climbed inside the lady over there and lived inside of her for a while. She climaxed to death.
Yeah.
She was shaking so hard, her bones became disconnected from each other, as if all the material, the cartilage, was sucked out of her.
I
by
bought a
some
ticket
sort of
for the long way
chupacabra.
around. 2 bottle whiskey for the road.
So are you Whitney Prime or Whitney Tron?
Oh, I'm Whitney Tron.
Roll out.
Voiced by Frank Welker. But like the way the girls are all sitting when Scott sees it, it looks like Knives and Ramona are talking, and he's just like, "We have to go on right fucking now."
Well, it's
This
'cause
next
that's-
song is called "Please Everyone Move Over to Your Left" a whole bunch. Wait, no, if you all move to your left, half of you move left, half of you move right. That's the name of the song.
Starting at the girl with blue hair, everybody go left, everybody the other side go right.
The name of the song is I'm picking them just as a measurement, not anything specific.
Knives is so excited when they start right now that she passes
Oh
out.
yeah, she passes out, so she misses the whole ex-boyfriend fight. I'm gonna say it every time, but I love this. This is my favorite of their songs. It doesn't make any sense, but it's a funny song. Garbage truck.
Roll
I'm
that
your
beautiful bean
garbage
footage.
man.
It's just Beck having a little fun.
Yeah. because at some point he's like, and I'll take out your junk. But it's like, it's just singing about being a garbage man. It's not about anything.
That is about something. That's
Sounds like it's about taking out your junk.
But then Matthew Patel crashes in, played by, I apologize.
He's also in The New Girl.
Yes, I apologize, everybody, but it's Satya Baba, I want to say. He's Shivrang in New Girl. He is what's her name? Shivrang. Cece's betrothed.
Until
fiance.
he ends up at his own wedding running off with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not it's the actress, not the character.
I didn't recognize him when he's dressed up as Matthew Patel because they've got him with this floppy hair and the eyeshadow,
the eyeliner,
and the striped shirt. Why is that guy a pirate? Pirates are in. But like, as soon as I looked him up and I saw his IMDb photo, I was like, "Oh, I know that guy."
Oh yeah,
he's got short hair and shit. Like, So this is the first fight. Starts with a 64 hit combo before we even get Scott versus Matthew. I love the way they frame these two. There's no words, like the words don't come up. It's just the two people facing off, and then just verses comes up in the middle of the screen. So they went out in 7th grade because he had mystical powers.
I would have dated somebody in 7th grade with mystical powers.
But she dumped him, and then I love the fight involves, and this reminds me of what I wanted to say before. The fight involves this Bollywood musical number.
Derrick does love his
by
Bollywood.
the way, was produced by Dan the Automator.
I don't know who Dan the Automator is.
He's a music producer. I thought Jack would know. He's a music producer, but he did. He was the guy he did all the production for Hieroglyphics, the band. And Deltron. It's him and it's Del and Dan the Automator.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I never knew that guy's name.
But the way Edgar Wright talked about this movie he was like, it's like a musical. And like in musicals, when emotions get too high and there's tension or whatever, everybody starts singing and dancing, and then everybody just acts like it didn't happen afterwards. It's like that, except for everybody starts fighting.
It's fun because it is that exact thing where they get done and no one's like, oh my God, look at the damage around here. It's just like, anyway, what are you getting for dinner?
That guy got punched to the moon.
Fight's over. You want to talk about the moon punching? I don't.
No one brings
really
up
don't.
Matthew Patel's demon hipster chicks.
Right?
My God. They brought me up.
Tell him, Maddie.
Man, I got a thing for demons and aliens. Ugh, who knew?
Yeah, you're the weird one here.
You know what this movie needed? Hot clowns.
Have I got a movie for you?
Do tell.
Wait, have you seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Those guys are kind of hot. They got donks.
Oh, yeah. I'm not looking for hot dude clowns. I'm not looking. I could not see it.
He beats Matthew Patel, almost gets enough money to take the bus home.
Yeah,
I'll cover the other $1.47 or whatever. How much are buses, by the way?
In Toronto?
$2.75. According to $2.65 according to the math, because he gets $2.30 or $2.40, and she's like, "I'll spot you the other 35 cents," and like drags him out of there.
Okay.
Well, next time we talk to Steve, from Bucket of Chum.
Oh, right. Well,
he's on the whole other side of the country. He might not know.
Your husband ended up having buckets of cum. Well, again, came himself to death. His final words were, "I made the yogurt. I made the sauce."
On the bus ride home, she tells him about the 7 evil exes, and they make out. And then it cuts to Seinfeld intro here.
All done on a keyboard, by the way.
Yeah.
Not what I just did and what we just did. The actual song that sounds like a super slap bass. My late bass player Travis used to just break that out in between gigs. He would just start breaking out the Seinfeld theme song, or in between songs at gigs. It was great. He would also do La Bamba, but the problem was then everybody wanted us to do a cover of La Bamba, and people that look like me aren't supposed to sing La Bamba.
Just do it in English.
I don't know. Como se dice La Bamba?
The Bamba.
Well played, sir. Well played. Touche.
If I knew what it meant, I could have helped you, but I don't. But yeah, like he comes in, and it's he's talking about how he got to second base, maybe first and a half. So he's having a date with Ramona tonight.
Wallace is like, "Do me a favor, break up with knives.
Break up with your fake high school girlfriend.
You have to at least break up before she gets grounded, dude, and has to go home. The fucking street lights came on. She can't come out now. But yeah, it's like a redeeming thing for him. At least he's not that big of a scumbag. Yes, his friend made him do it.
Yeah. And he did only get to first and a half base before he did it. So it is still cheating, though.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's
I
definitely
would like
cheating.
to know what first and a half base is.
Over the clothes.
Okay.
Yeah. You gave you kissed with over the clothes anal
touching.
stimulation.
Petting.
I think it's just butt grabbing. I don't think it's anal stimulation if it's over.
No. We're talking about like with the jeans on, spreading the cheeks, and just a little. How do you do? a little. How's your uncle?
But it's kind of really sad because she's like, so I want you to come to my house, have dinner with my parents, meet my family, because I'm in love.
Let's see what that dinner's like first.
All right. First, I want you to come to my house for dinner, like Chinese food. But like when she says love, like this smoke comes out of her face. It says love, and he's just like waving it all away, and he's like, "So, I think we should break up." Like,
I mean, he's a better man
brutal.
than I am because I would have taken a look at that food.
Ramona goes to the band practice, and Kim's like, I dated Scott. Can you tell me anything about him? Yeah, he's an idiot.
That tracks. All around scumbag, actually.
And he has a real problem with her, like, re-dyeing her hair. She's fickle. She's spontaneous.
He likes constants. Yeah, he's a routine guy.
I don't know anything
I mean,
about
he
that.
would eat bread all the time.
I know nothing about that. I can't relate to this character in any way.
Oh, yeah, not even a little bit. Derrick did point out that his undershirt matches her hair color every scene.
Oh,
yeah,
wow, I didn't notice that.
his clothes are usually changing to match her stuff. Like in the first one, he's wearing a blue shirt, but he's got a pink undershirt.
Okay.
And then he's wearing a blue shirt here, and then or a blue jacket, and then at the end, when he has the big fight scene, he's wearing a green t-shirt.
Now who's being spontaneous and fickle? Get the same color undershirts.
I love that he had told Wallace, like, you can't be here when I have my date because I don't want you gaying up the place. And he's like freaking out about her hair, and he's like, I can't believe you thought I was going to gay up the place.
Yeah. Bringing some real feminine energy here, pal.
Yeah.
So their date is they're eating garlic bread.
Yep, because that's the only thing he can make.
And he can just eat bread forever. He loves bread. He can eat bread
makes you
all
fat.
the time.
Yeah, but then you'll get fat.
What?
Bread makes you fat?
That's something I remember from the first time was just like, that's fucking funny.
Also,
Bread all the time. I just love bread. We can always do it. Bread makes you fat.
And then just
What?
hard cut to like 15 minutes later. It's like, I've got a song I wrote about you. Ramona.
please
Like,
step
so,
back.
like, he's barely singing it. Can't wait to hear it when it's finished. Finished?
That's gut wrenching.
And then this whole thing, they're having a makeout session, and it's this whole thing about his hair being shaggy, which is, I love the thing every time. It's like, your hair's getting a little shaggy, and then it just camera cuts back to him, and he's wearing this fucking strange brew hat.
Yep.
What was going on here?
Those flappy hats.
Go.
Welcome back.
I guess it's a Canadian thing.
That's colder there.
Yeah, they have the ear flaps, and then it
It's
ties.
also a Green Bay thing. You fucking better believe Green Bay's got these hats. It's what you wear when you're going through the cold and you got a hot dish.
I love this thing talking about his bad haircut was right before his Envy broke up with him, so he just cuts his own hair or whatever.
Yeah.
But the person doing all the voice throughout this movie that does all the different narration things and the video game things is Bill Hader.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yes. Love him.
Love me some Billy Hades.
They go for a walk because he got awkward. This whole thing, I feel like I'm on drugs when I'm around you. Not that I've ever done drugs, unless you do drugs, and I do all the drugs.
And
I
they're
have so
cool.
many drugs. I got drugs on me right now. You want to check? Check. Don't check. I'm ticklish.
And we meet Lucas. We meet Lucas Lee, played by Chris Evans. So this is 2010, so it's before Captain America. But this
is
had been
after the Varsity
They had
Blues.
started casting people for this movie. He had started working on it in 2004
Oh.
because it took so long to get stuff put together and whatever. Or 2006.
I mean, he's a pretty much a nobody.
So yeah, Chris Evans hadn't done a lot. By the time this
not
came
another
out,
teen movie was
Yeah.
before this.
but by the time this came out, Aubrey Plaza was on Parks and Rec, but they had
Yep.
cast her before she was on Parks and Rec. Anna Kendrick had done Twilight, but they had cast her before she was in Twilight. Like all these people who like by the time this came out had become like known quantities weren't in shit when they cast
And
them.
Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
I
Nobody
love
watched
it.
that.
You shut your face. You shut your whore
Nobody
face
with
right
2
fucking
ears
now.
and a heart
Zoe and I
watched
went
it.
and saw the second one together in theaters.
Exactly.
That was a mother-daughter
Heartless.
date.
A heartless mother-daughter date. Why would you toy? That's child abuse, dude. I could have called CPS on you. What seems to be the problem here? She took her daughter to see the second Pitch Perfect movie in theaters. And when she
went to
asked if she wanted
Roadhouse.
popcorn, she said no.
Lucas Lee is the second evil ex. I love this thing. Like he's doing this movie and he's talking to Scott. He's like, the only thing keeping me and her apart is the 2 minutes it's going to take me to kick your ass. And Scott's not even paying attention. And he's like, yo, I'm talking to you, Scott Pilgrim. He's
Me?
famous and he said my name.
And then Ramona's just staring like, oh, fuck me.
Dude, he punches Scott and just tosses him into this castle. And again, obviously the human being flying through the air is a cartoon.
Sure.
But the dude falling down and hitting all the shit on the way down is a dude. And they interviewed
it's
this
a
guy
shame.
and he was like, if you do it wrong, it hurts. Or if you do it right, it hurts. But if you do it wrong, it hurts a little more. Like,
I did it wrong. It's a shame that. Well, I mean, I guess we got a good Captain America out of him. Watching him in this, I was like, he could have been a good Wolverine
Yeah.
yeah.
because he's got a little prosthetics going or something. Like they kind of
Like extra hair.
extra hair, maybe a little something with a jawline.
Oh, and did you guys notice you don't see any of the Edgar Wright regulars in this because he didn't want to cast anybody who was British because he was like, this is my first American movie and I don't want to be the British guy coming over here and then bringing all my actors with me.
Yeah.
Although
We've already tried that. It's called colonization, and then the revolution happened. Try it again.
the guy that played
They
Matthew
did.
Patel was British, but when he came in to audition, he just did an American accent and they didn't know. So he's like snuck one past the sphincter there.
Fucking limey spy.
But I love when he fucking punches Scott and he puts his fist up and we have a, welcome back from the podcast. This guy comes in and goes, "Tss, tss," got him, and missed his fist after he punches
Yes.
Scott in the face.
Yes, Mr. Fister. Or wait, Fister, Mister. Got this job. I just got to spray down Chris Evans and got to tell you, best job I've ever had. Look, there he goes right there, looking a bit dry. Psst, psst, got him.
Chris Evans
me
is
know
a
if you
very
need more.
handsome man. This
Yeah.
beard is not doing him any favors.
No.
I mean, it's supposed to look like a shitty guy date rape type of beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it really does not look good.
It's
No.
not for his. Turns out he shouldn't look like a date raper.
And then now we have to fight all of his stunt doubles.
Which I guess probably not all of them because there is a short, like probably Middle Eastern dude or something in the back. But I guess most of these guys at least are Chris Evans' actual stunt doubles. So they're
that's
just
cool.
like, they just brought them in the movie.
We need something that looks like you. I have those people.
They're beating Scott's ass, and he's just like, "You want a coffee? I'll go get a coffee." His Steven Seagal voice he's doing the whole time.
That's the date rape. He's just leaning into it. You got that beard and a Steven Seagal voice.
And I was
Gross.
just cutting away from the fight while he's just going to get coffee and reading text on his phone. That's actually hilarious. That's a little bit more Alec Baldwin, but
Oh, it is. It's a little the shadow. That's hilarious. Look at that emoji, poop emoji. I'm gonna send that to him. Hope you like it. Oh my god, it's animated.
Mr. Lee, you're needed back on set. And Scott's kicked all these dudes' asses, but he can't beat Lucas Lee, so he tricks him. He pulls a little bit of like a Loki thing here.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
He's
gonna
like-
say Bugs Bunny. Yours is better.
Because he's trying to find his weakness.
Yeah, you're a pretty good actor. Are you a pretty good skater? I'm better than pretty good. I got my own skate company, brah.
Listen here, bro. I could do an ollie. I could do a 360, 720, whatever you want. This one's called a fakey nose blunt.
Grind this rail.
Can you do, what does he say? Can you do a thingy on that rail? It's a grind, bro. Can you do a grindy thingy? And it's just, I mean, this is like he says, there are 200 steps.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the rails being garbage, whatever, but there's 200. You can't grind down this without dying.
I could do it.
I love when he's going down and the speedometer is ticking up and it's in kilometers per hour since they're in Canada. And then he just hits the bottom and just fucking explodes. Oh, I didn't get his autograph.
Oh.
Man, this movie's gonna be tough to finish.
Well, this is going to be so
Well, and the
sad.
actor or the director just being like, well, everybody, that's a wrap. Nobody gives a shit.
We'll use one of the stunt guys. We'll fix it in post. Tell me you got that shot.
Wallace tells Scott, you really like this girl because she left He's like, you got to break out the L word, dude.
Lesbians?
No, well, it's lesbian. No, the other L word, lesbians. I also like later when we find out that she had a girlfriend too, because she keeps being very particular of saying exes, not ex-boyfriends.
All your ex-boyfriends, exes.
The girl, Roxy, she calls her a has-been.
Yeah, I love that. That's a good term.
What are we? I know her from.
I see you're back on the
is it
stick.
Good Girls or some shit like that.
I don't know. I know her from Arrested Development. Funny enough, Roxy. She's the next one. We'll get to her real quick. First, Envy calls Scott.
Ooh.
There's a quick thing with Envy calling. Brie Larson is doing this fucking sex voice in this movie.
Her singing this song, dude.
I read online that she like looked at the character and like saw what she's supposed to be like and stuff. So she watched the AVN Awards to see how those girls talked, which for those who don't know, is the porn Oscars.
Yeah.
So she watched that to see how they talk and how they behave, and that's what she was taking it from, which
That's
makes
awesome.
sense.
Oh my God,
because
I finally won my Golden Chode. Welcome back to the Golden Chode Awards.
Are their Oscars just like golden dicks?
Yes,
I think so.
That'd be cool.
I think they are.
That sounds like it to me in my mind. When I close my eyes, that's what I see.
It's funny when I close my eyes. That's what I see.
But like he's talking to Envy, and this is the part where Wallace is talking to Scott, because first he's saying something and the phone rings,
get out.
and he's like, yeah, I'm hoping you can move out with her, whatever. The phone rings, he answers it. He goes, Envy, and Wallace turns around and goes, shit. But Whitney and I watched on the Blu-ray or the 4K. There's a little compilation of like the TV edits, so like when they covered up language.
Yeah.
He turns around and he goes, oh, Smurfs.
Oh, that's right. Oh, Smurfs.
And then also when Roxy and Ramona are calling each other bitch, they changed it to snarf.
Snarf. Snarf, snarf, snarf.
But like, yeah, she's like, do you have a girlfriend? What's her name? Ramona. Oh. What do you mean, oh? Do you know her? No.
Oh. Oh, so it's not a penis. It's a guy and a girl naked holding each other.
Oh.
That's romantic. Just
It
like
is.
porn.
Yeah.
Huh.
But this is when we get the window dive thing, which is very funny, especially because he dives out the window like, oh, Scott's not here, and then he reaches back in for his jacket.
I mean, it's intense and abrupt. It's like,
It
oh
is.
my God, it escalated so quickly. I wasn't expecting that.
And Knives is just watching it all, and she's like, okay.
Well, afraid of confrontation, like the guy in the review said.
Yeah, so afraid of confrontation that I do not mind shards of glass.
So this is the first time we see Roxy. Is when Scott's walking. So he doesn't know about a girl yet. So he's like, who the fuck? It's like these ninja attacking him, like very anime style, just like poof. And then like a person flies by and you can't see him. And like, and she pops up. This actress's name is Mae Whitman. So she was on Arrested Development. She played Anne Veal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called it out last night when we were watching.
Oh, okay. It was Michael Cera's, the girlfriend. You watched it, right?
Remember, no.
Oh, I thought you ended up
She does
watching
this
it with
little
me.
trick
watched
where she'll
like
take a hard-boiled
maybe
egg,
one
put it in her
season.
mouth, chew it up, and then take a little mayonnaise and just, she calls it the man egg.
She's his quote-unquote fat girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, they also make her really bland.
Yeah. Well, that's what they call her, right? Bland.
Let's hope she's funny. Yeah.
That's what all the family calls her. Oh, it's Bland.
Dad, she's got a low center of gravity. You can't knock her over. I could knock her over. I won't, but I could. Way to plant, Anne.
She also plays Bill Pullman's daughter in Independence Day.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
wow. And she does a lot of voice work, by the way. I know she was on
So
that
much voice
Avatar, but she does a lot of voice work.
Yeah, I was kind of looking through to see stuff because I remembered Anne Veal, but
She got finger quote fat shamed.
yeah, I mean, if she
I'm
does
sure
that
she
much,
didn't, but
I
if
think
she
she's
does
hot.
that much, she must be good at it. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's also another attractive woman in this movie. This movie is populated with attractive women,
Yeah, it's, Hollywood.
and I hate her dialogue, but you're supposed to. I think. Like the first time I watched it, I was like, her stuff is the weakest written. Like it's not funny. Like it's like very obviously obvious. Like, but I think she's supposed to be super awkward. So
That's Anne.
That checks.
as we have the scene with Aubrey Plaza with the
Censor
sensors
bar.
over her mouth, which is in the comics.
How are you doing that?
That part's in the comics, but then later on, Brie Larson does it, and I read it was because this is PG-13, and at some point, so it's not just a fuck. We've always said you get one fuck, there's some arbitrary line of vulgarity that the MPAA has drawn.
Oh, talking about butts and dicks and
yeah, because at some
nastiness.
point, Scott Pilgrim calls, or right before it happens, Scott Pilgrim calls Todd a cocky cock.
Cocky cock.
So since he said cock, they couldn't say fuck.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
But yeah, like the whole what did you do? Or first he calls, it's Scott. What do you do this time? No, I'm Scott. What'd you do this time?
Nothing. God, let me finish.
But that's his sister. She bails. He talks to Aubrey Plaza. She's like, you're fucking everything up.
I can't tell. Does she have a crush on Scott?
I think she kind of hates him.
Okay.
But like, she knows he'll always be around.
I didn't see a crush thing happening, but
you were just more annoyed with so you're Aubrey Plaza in this movie, like, fuck you, Scott. But I know you're here.
Get the fuck out of here, Scott. I'm going to have to fucking see you again next time Derrick makes you watch this fucking movie for his mental fucking health. At least it wasn't Requiem for a Dream.
Not yet. So he runs, but he's there talking to Ramona at the coffee shop, and he's like, that evil X thing is no biggie. I mean, I know and then he sees Envy, shit. And that's another funny TV edit, because he very clearly says shit. But they interrupt it with, he's like, there's no big deal when I poop.
Melon farmer.
This is what happens when you meet a stranger in the Alps.
That's probably the best edit
That's
ever.
the best one ever, yeah.
Melon farmers instead of motherfuckers when Samuel Jackson movies that's great. Tired of these melon farming snakes on this melon farming plane.
Envy invites Scott to come see them play at Lee's Palace, and he's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And then we cut to band practice, and Steven Stills is like, so we were invited to play and open for Clash at Demon Head, and Scott's like, fuck off.
Oh, God.
And I bet Jack could relate to this one, because they're talking about how they're doing a secret show at Lee's Palace, which I guess is a real club in Toronto, and was like, or maybe not anymore, but it was like the peak of, it was like the hub of like the underground music scene.
It's like how we had, what was it here, CBGB and the whiskey and
yeah. It was like that version of that for them.
That's pretty dope, though.
But
Studio 57.
He's like, it's a secret show, and Scott's like, why don't we get to do secret shows? And fucking Kim, all our shows are secret shows.
Yep.
I loved Allison or Kim's character through most of this movie. She grew on Jack at the beginning. He's like, I hate her.
Yeah, I like the dryness of the drummer.
Yeah.
It always takes me a minute when I see a ginger.
I love he's walking around with Ramona.
Not for me.
She's like, so tell me the story about. Tell me the story.
Sorry, it's not for you.
Yeah, that's why I don't look in my mirrors a lot. That's
why you don't have a lot of mirrors.
Yeah, and the ones I do, I took them out and I replaced them with pictures of Tom Hanks. I never know.
Or cutouts of Baby Billy Bob.
I never know if there's shit on my face, but I look like I think I look good.
That's all
like
that
Tom
matters.
fucking Hanks, dude.
Man, it looks like I've been on an island for weeks. Why did I put up this fucking Castaway one?
No, that's appropriate. That's the one you check in the morning. Like, oh my God. Rough night, pal?
But I love Ramona's asking him about Envy, and he's like, do you mind if we don't get into it? So anyway, this is exactly what happened.
It's a fucking drunk customer at the bar. I'm not having a good day. Don't ask me about it. I don't want to talk about it. So if anybody comes in, just don't let him. Please, like if anybody wants to bring it up, don't let him. So there I am standing on the corner minding my own business. She wants to tell the story, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. We know exactly who you're talking about, too.
Yeah, we all know. Fucking haunts my dreams.
And Knives had been stalking Scott and peeping through a window and saw him with Ramona. I love her freak out with her friend who just obviously doesn't give a shit about any of this.
None of it.
She's just like, he's dating some fat ass hipster chick. She's old. She's probably like 25.
She's fat ass.
Yeah, she keeps calling her fat the whole time. She's like, I didn't think she's that fat. Or like, you think you mentioned she was fat?
Yeah. Imagine calling
and
her
then
that.
That's when she colors her hair.
Yeah, she colors her hair. And then this is the show where Ramona comes
The dye
up.
looks good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
This is the show where Ramona's with Scott and Knives shows up with young Neil. And she's like, you dated that girl? How old is she? So I wrote down all the things that are on the wheel.
Okay.
This like Wheel of Fortune wheel spins in his head to give him what to answer to how old is she. She's nobody. She's 40. Idiot.
She's 40.
No speak of English.
Oh man.
When's dinner? It's one of the ones just tell Pac-Man story. No, you are. Pass out. It was nothing. Who, her, and I gotta pee.
I gotta pee.
Dude, jump out a window alarmingly. That's what should have been on there.
And it's great because it lands between who, her, and I gotta pee. And he just goes, I gotta pee on her. I gotta pee.
I gotta pee on her. How old is that girl? I gotta pee on her. Oh, so she's young.
Ooh.
So she's
Kelly
about
style.
14, R. Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then we get the Clash at Demon
A
Head
bit of
playing their
poo,
song.
poo.
Oh my gosh.
Pee, pee.
So this song is
Brie
by a
Larson
band
does
called,
it so much better.
It's a band called Metric. It's a song called Black Sheep. The song itself rules, but Brie Larson is doing her porno voice while singing it. She actually sings for the movie version.
Yes.
So if you buy the soundtrack, is she singing?
So the original soundtrack that came out just had the Metric version on it. But her version was very popular.
And then people fucking rioted.
So I guess in
Like with Sugar High from Empire
2020
Records.
or 2021,
Oh, yeah.
they put out a 10-year anniversary version of the soundtrack, and it has the Brie Larson version on it also.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Renee
Smart.
Zellweger made Sugar High much better.
Yeah, because that soundtrack does not have her.
No, I was very pissed off when I got to that song. I almost threw the CD out my car window.
Yeah, I unplugged my phone and threw it out the window.
So Scott had been talking about how Envy left him for a guy named Todd, and Ramona was like, "Oh, I dated a guy named Todd." And then we go to the show, and he's like, "That's Todd on bass," and she's like, "Yeah, I know," and he's like, "Oh, fuck."
Damn it.
He is wearing a shirt with a 3 on it.
Yeah.
Should have seen this coming.
So this is Todd, played by Brandon Routh. Superman Returns.
Yes,
He
and
was
then
the Atom.
Yep,
Wasn't he
Atom.
the Man of Steel?
No, he was in Superman Returns.
Man of
Oh.
Steel is Henry Cavill.
Oh, that's right, Cavill.
Yeah, and then he was on the Arrowverse, and he was the Atom. But then also when they did the big like
Crossover.
Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover thing, he came back as Superman from
Yep.
Superman Returns.
That's right.
Yeah,
And we actually
he
just
didn't
watched
really
him-
do-
Yeah, what was that movie called?
We just watched him in a movie called Ick.
Yes.
That was like
Okay.
a one-day event thing. It was a fine movie. It was fun. It was just like a
It was
CGI
campy.
heavy gore horror movie, but like comedy gore.
Kind of like
He
Drag Me to
just
Hell.
never kind of made it.
I think he just works like he
That's
does
fine.
TV.
I
he does
enjoy
movies.
him,
He just
but I
never
mean,
got
like this-
a star. Yeah.
This might be his biggest. Well, he starred in that Superman, but
yeah.
that flopped like you wouldn't believe, because nobody can ever please Superman fans.
Yeah.
I mean, they're worse than Star Wars fans. At least Star Wars, like, I'm gonna go watch this movie 10 times so I can criticize it because I fucking hated it. Superman fans, like, no, it's not the director I wanted, so I'm not gonna go see it at all. I'm just gonna pirate it at home.
And so I mentioned that Brie Larson is one of my celebrity crushes.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
I think
This
I
is
mentioned
the
it also.
hottest. This is the hottest she's ever looked. Period.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now. There's a movie that she does. I think I've told you about it before. It is just like an absolute ridiculous shoot 'em up movie with Cillian Murphy.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Let
this,
me
like-
find it while you ramble on about some fucking stupid movie.
This short black dress, and then the part that I would
Her
think
hair
Jack
and
would
those
be
two
wanting to
little
listen to
pigtails.
right now. These fucking red high heels with like the lace that goes all the way up around the outside, or lacing that goes up around the outside of, or up around the thighs or calves, not thighs. That's a lot of lacing.
Oh no, she's gorgeous, and like I said, she's got these two little pigtails on top.
And they all learned their instruments, and she was really singing, and it was all because like the guy who was training them on their music stuff was like, I'm supposed to teach them to act like they know how to play music, but they've done well enough that he's like, it wouldn't be detrimental if we had them playing to the recorded tracks, so we're just gonna let them perform for these people.
And which is dope. I think that made it even better.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful way to go about it.
So the movie is called Free Fire. It is just a really awesome shoot 'em up. But the reason I was bringing it up is, and not to say she this is the best she's looked. She's in late 70s in this, and she's got like a fucking sexy little leisure suit on, dude. Like
Oh, yeah.
the hair flip and everything, and then she's got a gun.
She could pull off the hair flip.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah,
She's got a hair flip face.
But
We'll
how's
watch
the
that,
song
'cause
go?
I don't think
Sing
it's
the
an-
song to me.
I'm not gonna sing this song. Hello, my friend, or hello again, friend of a friend. Okay, that's it. I'm not doing it.
I was like, ooh, he pulled a me right now. I was like, I'm not going to sing that song. Hello, my friend.
So last week when I announced this movie as my pick, Jack was very upset.
Yes.
Still
And
then we got in the car to drive over to Jack's house.
and I turned on Sirius XM, and the song playing was this song, and I was like, the universe
With
told
Brie
me I made the
Larson.
right choice.
With Brie Larson singing it.
I think it was the original.
No, you said it was her.
Either way, point of the story, universe hates me.
Yeah.
Well, you are.
I
a
love
ginger.
the like little digs at hipster,
Not for me.
like the hipster scene, and all throughout this movie. Like right after the show, you show them all hanging out at the bar, and you hear young Neil talking to Knives, and he's like, "Yeah, you should see them live. They're much better live." And at some point, Komu, the guy that
You
Robbie-
should have been there before they got signed.
Yeah, at some
they're
point,
just
Komu was
sellouts.
like, "The first album is better than the first album." At another party
Yeah.
too. It's such a fucking hipster, like just talking shit about those people. But like Aubrey Plaza works here too. They're called Jobs, Scott.
With
And
an S.
She's like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Envy wants you guys backstage. And it's just the most, it's like you have the two bands facing each other and just glaring, and then Knives, who has no fucking clue what's going on, and just keep every time. And Brie Larson is like doing this like snarky shit talking thing without like, oh, your clothes look great, very affordable, stuff like that. And then like Scott saying stuff back, and then Knives is just like, I read your blog.
Quick, tell them the Pac-Man story.
And then she's like, will you shut that girl up? So Todd goes over and just punches the blue out of Knives' hair. And
Pretty
he's like, what? I'm not afraid to punch a girl.
Ugh.
I'm a rock star.
Hey, he's a feminist.
When he's talking shit about something, he says that, and Envy goes, you're incorrigible. And he's like, I don't know the meaning of the word. And then Bill Hader pops in. He doesn't.
Trust me, this is not an act.
No, not an act.
And then they're talking shit about Toronto, and that's the last straw for Scott. You cocky cock, you will pay for your crimes against humanity. And we find out
He's a vegan.
he's a vegan, which
Gives
means
him powers,
he has
though.
psychic powers. Yep.
I'm a vegetarian and I ain't fucking scared of him.
Everybody can be a vegan. Ovo-lacto vegetarian, maybe.
What the fuck is ovo-lacto?
I partake not in the meat, nor the egg, nor the milk, nor the ovum of any creature with a face.
So you can have jellyfish.
Just so people at home know, I recited that whole thing making eye contact with Whitney. I don't have that written down.
No notes.
No notes. This is all in his head.
He's off book, guys. He's off book.
Well, he just fucking basically just uppercuts Scott to space,
Uh-huh.
and then just turns around and starts talking. And they're like, "How does being how does being vegan give you psychic powers?" And it's like, vegans are just better than other people.
Yeah, they'll tell you all about it, too.
Yeah.
It's like people from Wisconsin.
They'll stand right next to you and drop their pants all the way to the ground and say, I'm a vegan.
They're not even in a bathroom.
When Scott crashes down, he's like, tell me the story about Todd, so if there's anything about his past that'll help me. I love that it's a way to be like, give me the story. And she's like, is this really the time for it? And he's like, maybe there's a key element of his backstory that will help me in the fight.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a way
Doubt
to just
it.
write it into the movie. But like, so they dated. She broke up with Matthew, started dating him, or broke up with Lucas, started dating him. He punched a hole in the moon, which you can see in this movie, by the way, if you
Yeah.
ever look at the moon. And he's like, did you break up with everybody? And she's like, I dabbled in being a bitch.
I dabbled in being a witch.
That's the TV edit, by the way.
Which
I'm like, that's not any better. You admitted to arcane rituals on this. That's worse than saying the word bitch, according
burn
to the public.
her, burn her.
According to the Christian parents who want the TV version, that's worse.
Yeah,
So he punches Scott through a bunch of walls, and they have a bass battle. And obviously, I mean, I don't even know anything about music, but Todd kicks Scott's ass. But Scott plays for Sex Bomb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's doing his best with his like garage, like hipster punk stuff that they're doing, whatever this is.
Oh, Jack and I
it's
were
like
also
power
talking about how we
swap,
like how canny they sound. Like the microphone, it's like one of those old school,
Yeah.
like you're
Yeah, it's a-
sticking
yeah,
a
yeah.
tin can.
Yeah, it's called a canned effect, and it just sounds cool
It sounds
Yeah.
so
when
good.
done right.
Yeah.
I love his Todd's shit talking too. He's like, when I'm through with you, what is it? nobody will see you until Monday or something like that. And he's like, what?
Huh?
Because you'll be dust. And the cleaning lady cleans up dust.
They clean on Monday, right?
What does Monday have to do with anything? Well,
today's Friday.
Because it's Friday. She doesn't work on the weekend. Monday, right? Like he's starting to get lost in his own metaphor. He's
Am I wrong here, guys?
But Scott is like, all right, well, let's have a drink to my memory then. And he offers him a coffee. Like, obviously, I know that you put half and half in one of those. And he psychically pulls the other one. It's the fucking poison
I read your
scene
mind.
from Princess Bride.
You see, I cannot drink the coffee in front of me because there might be half and half inside of this. Are you done? Not even remotely.
You never try and trick a Sicilian.
Never put your lifeline when a vegan is involved.
But like he drinks the coffee and he's like, well, I put the half and half in that one, but I thought real hard about putting it in this one in my mind's eye or whatever.
Oh, no.
And then we
Just
get
shits
the vegan
himself to
police.
Vegan police. Vegan
Thomas
police.
Jane and Clifton Collins Jr.
Dude.
I mean, we were really excited to see Tom Jane so much so that like I
love
looked
Tom
over, I was like, oh shit, that's, and I ended up pulling his name, but I was like, that's Clifton something. I kept thinking Clifton Curtis, and I was like, no, that's the fucking Maori actor.
Oh.
Yeah, and I didn't look him up. I can't think of what I know Clifton Collins from. Other
Oh,
than
I can
that
tell you a
terrible,
couple.
The only one that pops to my mind.
Yeah, I do. Boondock Saints 2.
Boondock Saints 2.
Yeah.
Where he plays the Mexican guy and he's trying to come up with his own tagline and he's a ding,
Ding
dong,
dong.
motherfucker, ding dong.
He has a phenomenal role in oh my god, I just had it in my head. Rules of Attraction with rest in peace James Vanderbeek. He's their coke dealer. What the hell I need that for? I need that like an asshole on my elbow. Right there, a fucking asshole. Our shit's as pure as driven snow. Oh, he was a hitman in something with Benicio del Toro and Ryan Felipe. The Way of the Gun. Two Guns.
No, Two
Got
Guns.
James.
Two
It's
Guns
The Way
is-
of the Gun.
Okay,
It's The Way of the Gun. It's got
Two
Jimmy
Guns
Kahn.
is Denzel and
Oh,
Marky
bro,
Mark,
you can't
maybe?
fucking remember my name? Oh, bro, come on.
But one of
Me
the
and
lines
Denzel. One of us is an actor. I'm the other one.
Tom Jane gets one of the lines of this movie because it's like, okay, well, this is your third infraction, and he's like, what are you talking about? You knowingly ingested gelato. Gelato's not vegan. Milk and eggs, bitch.
Milk and eggs, bitch. They're doing like a noir detective mix with Blade Runner.
Yeah, they are.
Which is noir detective mixed with Blade Runner.
And then the other one is chicken parmesan. Chicken's not vegan?
Chicken's not vegan.
Parmesan ain't either.
You went down on a guy last year and ate his semen. You took some byproduct of a animal that had a face, and then you sat on that face.
They hit him with the de-veganize ray.
Woo.
And then once you were vegan, now you will be gone.
Ooh, that was a good
And I love
one.
when they're leaving in the background. Like he just killed Todd.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they're jumping out through the hole they blew in the wall. And they just do this thing where they like leap through the hole and like, yeah, and like high five in slow motion.
Stupid.
Do you think they did that or Edgar wanted them to do that?
I don't know. He's like, maybe he was just like, come up with a good way to leave. And they're like, cool, got it. Yeah.
I like
We're
that.
so cool.
I like that there.
Dude, when Ramona tells Scott, you're the nicest guy I've ever dated, he's like, that's sad.
Yeah,
So
it is
he-
sad. I mean, I've heard that from people. I'm like, good God, what is your past?
I mean, you're
I'm
the
the nice
nicest guy
one?
I've ever dated.
Yeah, we know your past.
I can see that. Doesn't make it not sad.
My husband's an asshole, guys. Just not to
Yeah,
me.
but he's your asshole.
Yeah.
Dude, so they're at this other club and they're like arguing about her exes and all this stuff. And when he does say, she's like, what about knives? She's talking about all his exes, like Kim, who gives him just a blank stare. She doesn't blink in this movie, by the way.
No. Not
Oh,
even
really?
once.
Except for when she's like yelling, we are sex bomb, and she closes her eyes. But like,
That's not a blink. That's just a two-eyed wink.
she's like, what about knives? He's like, knives is fine. She's with Neil now. And they walk past and you just hear her in the back. No. But he's like, okay, what do you want me? Okay, so I had to fight a guy, and then I punched him so hard he saw the curvature of the earth. So we learned something about Scott's experience today.
Mm-hmm.
Roxy bursts into this club, and he's like, he's slowly figuring out this is one of her exes. Like he doesn't get it right away, and he's like, wait, you had a sexy phase?
I dabbled in it.
I was a little bi-curious.
I was right that L word was lesbian.
I was a little bi-curious. Well, I'm a little bi-furious.
You know, I do love me some good wordplay.
But this is a good one. Is Ramona has to step in to save Scott because they
'Cause
don't
he's
want to.
like, I don't feel comfortable hitting a girl.
Well, you don't want to have Scott beating up a girl, especially because we just saw Todd punch a girl in the face.
Yeah.
But also, I can't hit a girl; they're soft.
Oh, it's a valid point.
But like, it's a fucking cool because she comes in for the kick, and Ramona just comes up and grabs it, and then pulls this fucking massive, like 4 or 5 foot long hammer out of her purse, her little like fucking coin purse that she's carrying
It's
around.
another magical power she's got.
And this is so she's got the purse hammer, and Roxy has her belt that comes off and becomes like a whip sword.
It's hot.
You and I were talking on the Star Wars podcast
Yeah.
about those weapons, and it was so because I turned to your wife and I was like, "That's what your husband was talking about," forgetting she wasn't on that one. So I
Yeah.
had to explain it. I was like, "Yeah, he kept thinking of this weapon," and it makes sense why I didn't recall it was this. I was like, "Yeah, he's watched this fucking movie so many times that he's like, that weapon from Star Wars is really familiar. Belt, knife, whip, sword."
And obviously the belt knife whip sword
Whip sword.
is CG, but they have a version on the disc where you can watch it without most of the effects, like it's an unfinished version. And what Roxy is doing, or what Mae Whitman is doing, is she has like a ribbon, like a brightly colored ribbon thing. So she's still doing all the fighting.
She's doing
and shit.
color guard.
Yeah, she is.
She's doing it's Will Ferrell in Old School
Yeah.
when he's doing
The
his
ribbon
fucking
dancing?
ribbon thing. Yeah. But they're
Floor
really
exercises.
they're doing all the fighting,
Yeah.
and she's doing all the whipping around and doing all the stuff, but it's just with this ribbon.
That's kind of
And then
awesome.
they just CG on top of the ribbon.
Remember when Catwoman, when Halle Berry studied forever with the whip and then just CG'd it?
Yeah.
We should just watch Catwoman.
I swear to God, I know you don't like this movie, but if you say Catwoman's better, I
I had more fun
I might
with
have to
Catwoman.
quit the podcast.
I had more fun. I will watch Catwoman before I watch this again.
You know
It's
what?
not a
I'm
better
gonna-
movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hate your movie, even though I know I love it.
Catwoman's not a bad movie. I just had a lot of fun with it. I mean, it's not a better movie. It is a bad movie. This is a good movie that I watched once and had fun with and then never again. Catwoman's got everything, though.
Dude, I love Ramona's shit talking here though, because
Meow.
she's beating down on Roxy, and she's just like Roxy says something about Gideon, and she's like, he's a creep, you're a bitch, and I'm fucking done. Like, I'm done with all this shit. But Ramona's like, you're gonna have to hit him, so hit her. So she basically grabs Scott, and she's doing this like shadow boxing kind of
Yeah,
thing. She's
Scott's
controlling
just like-
Scott's arms, like,
it's like
quit hitting
slap
yourself
boxing.
kind of thing.
It's not too dissimilar what your wife once done with Anna Kendrick and her, except just from the inside.
The other day when we were all drinking and I was putting on random kung fu movies, there was one that I put on, which is probably my favorite Shaw Brothers movie I've seen, called
Oh, that
Dirty
one-
Ho.
Yeah.
That had all the really good fights. It's not that kind of Dirty Ho, guys. Don't laugh.
Yeah,
and
he's
there's a
talking
whole-
about filthy prostitutes. God.
There's a whole fight scene in that, except for it's reversed. It's the dude controlling a lady doing the fighting.
Yeah.
Was that the one where, like, at the
you
end
started
they made
voicing the whole thing.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
It was
that's
when I
right.
couldn't. I was sitting in front of the TV, so I couldn't watch it. So I was just watching you voice it.
Bad time for everybody. Is that the one where it started turning people gay? Like, that was like the bad guy?
Oh, there was the one bad guy who was like the very effeminate dude. With the
But
fucked up
then he,
teeth.
like, when he defeated the main guy, he gave him a kiss or blew a kiss at him, and all of a sudden he's all,
Yes, that was Dirty Ho.
okay, I gotta watch that without me talking.
He ends up beating her with her secret, or her weakness, which is the back of,
Back
her,
of her
knee.
knee.
So he just pokes it and she comes to death.
Yeah.
Which knee was it? The low one?
Yeah.
Oh, also, by the way, in this fight, second hottest shot of the movie. It's at the
Oh,
very
'cause she-
beginning
When she falls down and rolls and she has some breasts exposed.
No, when that's good too. But when Roxy is coming at Ramona, and Ramona, right when the fight starts, she does this like high kick and like kick down, like
Oh,
a
yeah.
hammer kick. Her leg goes all the way up, and she's got like the stockings and the skirt. It's a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
I think I need to buy some more stockings and skirts, guys.
Thinking I need to buy the fucking still of this movie.
look, I'm not the only guy in the world who likes short skirts and stockings. This isn't a weird thing.
I agree. I talked about sexy clowns earlier. I got nothing. I got no rocks to throw here. Put a sexy clown in a skirt and some stockings for having a Sunday. I mean the food.
Of course, Scott flips out at her and he's like, "So is there anybody at this party you haven't slept with?" And I'm like, "Bro,
Ooh, ouch.
come on."
So far you.
And he's drinking, so he doesn't drink. And he gets 2 drinks here, and he drinks one, which is like, he orders a gin and tonic, but it's like a shot.
Yep.
We commented on that. I was
Yeah,
like,
we
what the
did.
fuck are you doing? They're just like free. You know what? The tonic is ice. It's a hipster bar. You got to let your drink melt if you want the tonic in it.
That's actually kind of cool.
Damn it.
I mean, I wouldn't have the patience, but it's
It would,
kinda
and it would be
cool.
so goddamn flat by the time it got there, dude. Like, we'll try it with something.
His fucking up the phrase. He's like,
Screwdriver.
"We just washed our sexy laundry in public." She's like, "Dirty laundry, you're drunk." "I've had like 1 drink." And he holds up 3 fingers.
He was at the music box.
He's like, "Maybe you can give me a list of all your exes so I don't have to guess who's going to attack me." And she comes back. She's like, "Here's your list, by the way," and has like a laminated list already ready.
Yeah, because all these other boyfriends ask too.
Well, now it's the twins.
So the next one they see on the list is the Kariyanagi twins, who
she
are
dated
also
twins?
at the same time, who are also coincidentally
man.
the next band they have to face in the Battle of the Bands.
Oh.
What?
Oh, coincidental.
It's a stupid line, but it's meant to be. It's an action movie line because Steven's like, "You can sit this out. You don't have to take part in this if you don't want to, Scott." He's like, "Not only do I want to take part, I want to take them apart." Ooh, I just got chills. So it's the amp versus amp battle, which is a crazy thing to have because this is like I said, this fucking like the Vines or Jet-esque like garage style band
Correct.
Yeah, good call with the vines.
versus these
Mega
2
techno?
DJs with a wall of speakers behind them, like it's fucking
Daft Punk.
Ted Nugent.
Yo, Daft Punk. There we go.
Yeah, this is like the Daft Punk, the famous like pyramid stage where it's just
Yeah.
like all speakers and there's 2 dudes up there.
I got my amp plugged in. Is that okay?
Well, their amps do go up to. Oh no, that's the other guys.
11.
Their
Go
amps
up
go
to
up
11.
Ramona's there, of course. She's there with some dude. This some dude is Gideon Graves, G-Man himself, played by Jason
Schwartz.
Jason Schwartzman.
Which,
Schwartz.
even though your wife has seen this, she's like, did I just catch Jason Schwartzman? He's going to be a big part of it.
Jason Schwartzman, as people would know from Wes Anderson.
Yes. Period.
I mean,
Full stop.
Rushmore to start.
Yeah, I'm like, I could just say that, but I mean, it's Rushmore, Budapest Hotel, Asteroid City, French Dispatch, Moonrise Kingdom, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Darjeeling
Yeah.
Limited, like all
He's
of
also
these.
a Nepo baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, his mom is Adrian from Rocky.
Kim does kind of like, because Kim knows that Ramona is good for Scott, and it's like she sees him maybe like growing throughout this, because again, these are fights that we're seeing, but it's supposed to represent him like
Unbagging.
getting past baggage and trauma
Yeah.
and whatever. So she's like, "Well, go talk to her before she leaves," and he's like, "Thank you, Kim," and she's like, "No, I really don't care." Like she's can't have a exposed moment. She's like, "No, fuck you, Scott."
I don't care.
So the 2 guys playing the Kataniyagi twins are Shota and Keita Saito.
Okay.
I didn't recognize anything else they were in. It was all Japanese stuff and not stuff that I had seen.
I was going to say, that doesn't always mean you don't know him. It's just, well, I guess you're more Hong Kong. You do like your Japanese cinema, but
Yeah, a lot of the Japanese stuff I watched, though, a lot more of the Japanese
Horror.
stuff is like horror, yeah. Dude, immediately, those 2 guys, it's a cool stage. We talked about the wall of speakers. They have their 2 little DJ booths, and like when it starts, they like slide together and lock in the middle, and
Yeah,
then it all
like a little
powers up
belt.
like a fucking Power Ranger thing.
Like a kaiju.
Yeah, well, we get some kaiju here because immediately they push one button and it just obliterates Sex Bob-omb's stage.
Yeah.
It's knocking the lights down and blowing the amps over and all this stuff. Did you notice, Jack, that their amps all said lame brand on them?
No, that's awesome. Oh, we can't afford name brand. We got lame brand. This part, the kaiju fight, reminds me a bit of my movie that we're doing.
I still
One-
don't know what
oh,
this
one
movie is,
specific part.
listeners. I'm not
Yeah.
going to find out until
I know we're
next
cucking
week.
her.
It took me a second there because I was like, wait, we're doing a movie? Like, what movie did you think up, Jack, that has a laser kaiju in it?
You just said the name, Laser Kaiju.
Oh, we're doing Pacific Rim?
We're doing no, it's a Pacific Rim job. My God, I had a dream about a joke Like I made a joke out of a dream because I was working in my dream, and I was like, "What is this? Some sort of REM job? REM? Get it? REM
You made
job?
that joke in your dream?
Yeah, like I woke up to it. I was like, "Why did I just
okay.
fucking?" I was like, "Why did I dream? It was like a REM job. It was a sleepy dream joke.
That's a good one.
Works better on paper."
They start playing their song back at them. It's a song called Threshold, by the way. And then these two dudes, I mean, they don't really play music in this. They're doing like this like
They're just
atmospheric
doing
thing.
sound, yeah.
But like they summon up this dragon with their speaker power, and it blows these guys away again. And that's when Scott finds out who Gideon is and that he's with Ramona. And so he like gets up, he gets renewed. He's like, let's kick these guys' asses. And then it's the dragon or double-headed dragon thing versus this little big like Yeti that they make. I don't know if you guys caught it. It's pretty obvious, but it's a big green-eyed monster.
Oh, jealousy.
Yeah, because he saw Gideon
Yeah.
with Ramona.
Okay.
And also Scott's eyes turn green throughout the whole thing. They're like
I thought he was
glowing
gonna
green.
drop some fucking like King Kong versus King Ghidorah shit or something.
No, but the double-headed dragon is very, like, the design is very close to Ghidorah, except for it's got 2 heads instead of 3.
Did you know
Right.
Ghidorah is his favorite kaiju?
I did. He's got a shirt of it.
And then after they win, and they fucking decimate these dudes, blow holes through tens of thousands of dollars worth of speakers.
Yeah,
Man, I'll tell you who I blame for the destruction. It's all them kaijus.
With their kaiju-ish space lasers.
Oh,
They're kaiju-ish space lasers. Kaiju-ish monsters.
But he gets up the courage to go talk to Ramona, and this little face pops up, a little one-up. What are you doing, Scott? Getting a life.
Get a life. If only it was that easy.
So he goes out to talk to Ramona. Ramona, I have to say something. And she's like, I'm with Gideon now. And he's like, no, I got to tell you something. I'm in lesbians with you.
The L word.
Okay. I really, really mean it. That's great, Scott.
Thanks.
We have to break up. It's Gideon. I can't help myself around him, and rubs her neck.
No, but like literally, I can't. He
We
has-
find out a little later, like he literally has a computer chip installed in her neck that controls her, which is, I guess, the toxic relationship thing. Like
Yes.
he's got the power over her.
It's exactly what that is.
Yeah. But Gideon comes out and he's just like, oh my God, I love you guys so much. You're so great. Sex Bob, we're going to sign you to a
Sex
3-record
Bob.
contract.
It's sex bomb.
I don't know. I'd wear a shirt that says Sex Bob.
And I mean, you can't really blame his friends too much here. They're all broke kids, but Steven still automatically signs this contract. Scott's like, I'm not signing it with this
You
douchebag
can't
in charge.
Yeah, you can't have me do it because, and if I don't do it, you don't have a bass player. I'll do it.
Neil.
I'll
Fucking
sign.
young Neil just steps in carrying a bass.
I have been waiting my entire life for this moment. You all said I look like an idiot walking around with a bass.
Everybody leaves, and Scott's standing there alone and just realizes, oh, fuck. I said
Damn it.
lesbians. So we have the sad montage. He's talking to his sister. Like, was she the one? Did you really see a future with her? Like, with jetpacks and stuff? Or
Flying cars? Talking about like living on the moon? Because there's a hole in there.
I love her thing. Like, so next time, just don't date a girl with 11 evil exes. He's like, there was 7. Oh, well, that's not that bad.
It's not
Yeah,
that bad.
she's got worse. She's like, I have 11.
I think she dated a vampire, didn't she?
Kendra?
Way older than him.
No,
She didn't date anybody in that Twilight movie?
no.
What was she doing?
She was just the human friend.
What's the point of being a vampire movie if you don't have to bang a vampire?
Gideon calls Scott, invites him to the opening of the new Chaos Theater. And Wallace is sitting there. Like, Wallace was telling him, like, oh, it's fine. You'll get over it. And then he listens in on the phone call. And it's great because he's in bed with some dude. And you just hear Wallace say, what a perfect asshole. I'm like, excuse me?
Oh.
We cut over and he's listening into the phone call. He's like, forget what I said before. Go finish him. So Scott goes in. This is the most hipster thing of the whole movie.
No, it's crazy. This conversation could be about everything we're doing. What a perfect asshole. Finish him off. Who, me or him?
But this is like the most hipster mocking thing of the whole movie because he goes up to the Chaos Theater and it's this inside. It's this like crazy club. On the outside, it just looks like a broken down warehouse.
Yep.
And it's like, what's the password? Whatever. Cool. You can go in. What's the second password? Ugh. Cool.
Yep. That is very hipstery.
And Gideon is up on this big pyramid in the middle of the room being a dick. And he's like, I've got no beef with you. Scott's like, what if I have beef with you?
Yeah.
No, I was asking, do you want to go get dinner? I have some steaks, Todd. Like, go get some beef.
You want to? I love Jason Schwartzman's performance. It's hard because the Jason and then the Schwartz is right away. My mouth wants to go Jason Schwartzman, but I'm not Sean Connery. So,
the Jason Schwartzman.
Although Sean Connery would never say the name Jason Schwartzman because he would never be around him. We know why.
Because he's out there in the desert wearing a red bikini.
But like, I love his performance because he is like, it's not even like pretending to be a good guy who's being a bad guy. Like his good guy stuff is just smarmy, like bad guy shit.
Yep.
And even here, he's a mustache twirling villain the whole time because he gets up and he's like, "You want to fight me for her?" And does this little like hop and like stabs his cane down.
That's it. It's time for a dance off.
I think he like hops down a step and
Yeah, and it's like, was that not clear? Why would you want to do that? Because I'm in love with her. And this big fucking flaming red sword comes out of Scott's chest, and all these stats come up on the side.
We're lesbians.
Scott gained the power of love.
Ooh.
Power of love. See, that would have been a good one, but you got to play a Sex Bomb song here. So,
Oh, yeah.
Kim was like, fuck it. We're going to orchestrate this final battle. So we are Sex Bomb. We're here to sell out and make money and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4.
At least they're honest.
Because when he came in, they were playing some like lounge, boring shit, like the record label made you sell out kind of thing.
And they look absolutely miserable.
Yeah. She's wearing like a bow in her hair that makes her look like Minnie Mouse. Like all this goofy shit. So they start playing, they go back to the first song, which is We Are Sex Bomb.
Just change your name to Sex Bob.
And it's like a sped up version too. It's like, because it's the fight scene going on. So he is just fighting everybody. He has to fight the entire fucking theater, basically, full of people.
Yeah.
It's a Kill Bill moment.
And Gideon has a sword in his cane. He ends up smashing the fucking the love sword with his cane sword. And then Knives comes in to the rescue. But she's not actually there to help Scott. She's there to fight Ramona.
Oh.
Because you stole my man. She's like, I didn't steal your man. He's like, no, I dated you, then I dated her.
Wrong. Correction. I cheated.
Well, that's when he admits he cheated later. He's like, well, maybe I forgot to tell you we were broken up before I started dating her.
Caveat, we were broken up. You just didn't know yet.
Yeah, exactly. So now it's them. Like, what? You cheated on both of us. Da da da. And so Ramona and Knives are fighting. Scott and Gideon are fighting. And Gideon comes up while they're talking and stabs Scott from the back through the heart.
Because he would. Because he's a backstabber.
You can cheat on both these ladies, but you can't cheat death, Scott.
Well, actually,
what's in my pocket?
He's not cheating though. He goes to the dream, the desert dream, and he's like, "Fuck! Why have to get killed by that guy?" Like, he's not mad that he's dead. He's mad that it was Gideon.
Yeah.
Because Ramona comes in and she's telling him about it, and she tells him about literally, I can't control myself around him, and he's like, "That's evil." And she tells him, maybe I'm not the one that you should be fighting for. And then the one-up appears. He goes back. We go through the whole final sequence again of him. I didn't mention it. I wanted to mention it. When he first gears up to go to the Chaos Theater, it's like the quick gear up scene, like throw on the jacket, put on the hat, but then like the really like real time of him tying his shoes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you from experience, man, you want to take time on something, zipping up.
But it's the whole thing. It's going through it all in like way more than double speed, but it says ×2 bonus. He gets there, like the guards who are asking for the passwords, he just fucking obliterates those dudes. Goes through the whole fucking speech again. Fight me for her? No, I want to fight you for me. Scott gained the power of self-respect. Gideon looks so confused. He's like, what?
What are you talking about? Self-respect. Get out of here. Get a life.
We're here to watch Scott Pilgrim kick your teeth in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's like the triple speed version of the song. I'm like, this hurts. Like,
There
my
is
heart
a-
is racing right now.
There's a thing that happens. Bleep has a name for it that I'm not going to recall. He's smarter than I am. But it happens all the time with live performances where they play faster, but not this noticeable. This is on purpose. But it's
Yeah.
ones like, unless you are a huge fan, you might not notice, but it's like an energy thing. And especially if you're that tight, as soon as one person starts going faster, you're like, well, here we are.
But like, yeah, it's like triple speeded up. He fights everybody in the club again, but it's just quick cuts of like every dude exploding into coins. Like, there's no actual
There's
fight
so
going
many
on.
coins.
And like they're using Canadian money, and like on one of the behind the scenes things, when they were talking about doing practical stuff, they're showing like while he's fighting down below, there's guys standing on top of the pyramid just grabbing like buckets full of coins and throwing them over to everybody.
Oh God, ow.
So they're just throwing coins out there.
It's me, Rip Taylor here. Instead of confetti, I'm throwing coins.
They're throwing out loonies and toonies.
Loonies and toonies. I know Jack and I got a glimpse of it. I was like, is that a peso?
Loonies and toonies. There's never been a more Australian sounding coin. I know we're in Canada, but that sounds Aussie, right?
Right.
Give me a couple
Yeah.
of loonies and toonies. Get you into the pub for some stubbies. Can I get a couple? Got them?
I'll spray up a Chris Evans for a toonie.
Only a couple of toonies in my pocket, so of course I took the job. It's a good looking bloke. I want to spray him anyway. They said they put me some loony in my toonies.
So he beats Gideon. He knows that Knives is there. He calls her out. She comes out to attack. He stops her, and he just immediately he's like, "No, you guys, I fucked up. I'm a piece of shit. I cheated on you. Neither of you should be mad at each other. You should be mad at me." And that shuts down the chip in the back of her neck, because now he's admitting his faults. He has self-respect. So Gideon's mind games
He
aren't
has no
working on
power
her
over
anymore.
her.
Exactly.
Except for that sweet dick.
Dude, Gideon pulls out this fucking digital Sephiroth sword.
Mm-hmm.
That is a reference. Whitney is staring at me like, what? Because she never played Final Fantasy VII because she was having sex back then. But
I was trying to do both. I just half-assed both of them.
Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth is the bad guy. He has like a katana, but it's super long. And then Cloud is the one that has like a...
My girlfriend was obsessed with Cloud.
Yeah, I was like, you've seen the Cloud sword. Everybody
Yeah.
knows
The
that
horse
one.
killer.
Sephiroth's is like the same kind of thing. It's not quite as big, quite as long, but it's definitely not as big. It's a katana.
I need to tell you, she never once played any of the game. She saw a preview of the game coming out, and she's like, I think I'm in love with this character. And was just obsessed with this character of a game she never played.
I mean, he's a sexy floppy-haired blonde dude with a giant sword.
Yeah, it's a good look.
It's phrasing.
And his weapon's not bad either.
Phrasing.
I love Gideon. So Gideon does end up smashing the self-respect sword too.
Of course he does.
Ramona comes up to him and he's like, "That's right, you're still my girl." She's like, "Well, let's both be girls," and just fucking knees him in the balls. Love it.
my God. It hurts so bad.
So he
Love
hits
it.
her. So then Scott and Knives have to team up like Ninja Revolution
Yeah.
yeah.
and start fighting him. And I like the announcing. I know it probably bothered Jack, but like when they're like hitting him and it's like perfect, like whatever when they're doing the thing.
It's a little much.
It's a little much awesome.
Repetition is like, dude, it wouldn't even take long for me to break under pressure, like torture. They just had to put a fucking alarm clock off and not turn it off. Like, just fucking
Ugh.
I'm like, I'm done. I'd be like, fuck, dude, I would be like, fucking, what's his name? Chunk and Goonies. And then when I was in second grade, I ended up taking a poop in the teacher's desk.
Like Gideon is beaten and he's down there screaming. I love his like big speech of like, do you know how long it took to get all the contact info for all the exes to put the league together? 2 hours. 2 hours.
2 whole fucking hours I'll never get back.
120 minutes that wasted.
It's almost this entire movie.
You're a zero, nothing. I'm what's hip. I'm what's happening. I'm blowing up right now. You are.
Blowing up right now.
Action.
And he myrtleates him. And we just get coins raining from the sky consistently.
Pennies from heaven.
And Steven's like, we're still getting paid, right? And she's like, he just blew up, but we're not getting paid. And he just starts scooping coins into his shirt.
Give me a couple of them loonies, give me a couple of them toonies. We're going to go down to the pubby and have a stubby.
Yeah.
One more way with Gazer.
And we have Gideon's voice coming out of his glasses. And he's like, yeah, Scott, you can defeat me, but can you defeat yourself? And we have Nega Scott.
Woo! Dun, dun, dun,
Which is a
dun.
throwback to the beginning, which we didn't mention. Nega Ninja in the Ninja Revolution game.
Oh yeah, because he could never beat him.
It's the video game trope of fighting the evil version of yourself. Usually it's right before the boss, not right after the boss. But
And then
True.
everybody's outside waiting to find out what happens.
yeah, he's like, no, because both the girls step up to help him. And I mean, it's
No, I got to beat myself off.
with knives, with her like fucking massive knives that she's carrying. It looks like sais, like they've got like little pokers on each
Yeah.
side, but then there's a huge knife in the middle.
It's an enormous blade.
Does Ramona have a weapon, or she just put her fists up? But they do these like fighting poses, and I'm like, that's hot too.
Yeah, it is. I get it. I get it.
But yeah, he's like, no, I have to do this myself. And I just
They
love they
slap
just
a little
come out.
clown makeup on him.
They just come out talking about like banana French toast or some shit, and he's like, oh, he's a great guy. We're gonna get brunch next week.
Really nice guy. Misunderstood, really.
Yeah.
So Knives and Scott are talking. Ramona's like, I should probably disappear, and she starts leaving. I'm tired of people getting hurt, and Scott's like, no, I'm okay, and she's like, I don't mean you. And Knives, oh. So Ramona's gonna leave, and Knives and Scott are gonna be together.
No.
Nope, because Knives is like, are you fucking stupid, dude? Go get her. I'm 17. I'm too fucking cool for you anyway.
Did you see me play Ninja Revolution? I own you.
He's like, all right, well, ciao, Knives. And she just has this look like, you had to.
Yeah,
Why'd you have to?
Yeah. Pretentious motherfucker. I knew you were going to say ciao. I saw your haircut.
So him and Ramona, he goes with her. And she's like, you want to come with me? And he's like, yeah, I do. And they walk off into a door together. And we get the very end. Instead of the end, it's continue. 3, 2, 1. And then cut to credits.
Aw.
And then there's a really cool version of the
I was like, if you
garbage
said
truck-
there's a stinger, we did
No.
not watch that.
There's a really cool version of
did
the
not.
garbage truck song, but it's like an 8-bit version. So it's
Okay.
like, it's fun.
Because we didn't watch it because I looked over at your wife and I said, I have never been happier to have credits roll. And then I turned
it's
it
because you really like the 8-bit version of Garbage Truck. I get it. That's why you were
turned
so
it
happy.
off.
I almost watched it again after I watched it last night.
God.
So I'll go first. Yeah, watch it, wife. I mean, everybody's listened to the last 2 hours
I know.
of us.
I know.
I'm the one that people don't know what's gonna be said.
Well, mine might surprise people.
So I do like this movie. I had never seen it until Derrick had me watch it.
Made you watch it. You got Stockholm by it. Made.
I said had me watch it.
Forced. You can't control yourself around him.
I can't. He has a power over me. No, I have fun with this. I don't hate it. I like the campiness of it. And I'm not even a comic book person, except for Deadpool. But I have fun with it. Even Zoe loves this movie. So yeah, watch it, guys.
I think I am going to surprise you. I recommend watching it once. Because like the first time I watched it, I really liked it. And I don't know what changed.
You.
Maybe I did, yeah. But the second and third watching, I just did not care for it. It seemed a little, and I know they're doing it on purpose, but it's a little pretentious. It is shot well. It is some good fucking music. All the acting's good. I don't really know why I don't like it. I just wasn't having a good time with
I think
it.
you don't like Michael Cera.
I don't like the look of that wet fightus.
I am not a fan of Michael Cera. Like, I liked him when he was
Arrested Development's fire.
The reason I like him is the reason that Edgar Wright hired him, which was Arrested Development.
Yeah.
Like he said when they started developing it, he's like, man, Michael Cera would be perfect for this, but he's just too young. And by the time they finally got to make the fucking movie 6 years later, they're like, well, now he's old enough.
Him. Yeah. I definitely don't enjoy him much, but I mean, it's a good movie. I just didn't care.
So
Not
2.5
for me.
thumbs.
So
Yeah, I guess
people,
2.5
you're
because
saying
you
if
should
they
watch
haven't
it.
seen it, they should.
Yeah, if you have not seen it, watch it. You will get enjoyment out of it. But then, unlike Derrick, I'm going to hang this movie up.
If he never has to watch it again, it's like Miami Connection for me.
This one is like,
How dare you put those movies in the same sentence?
like Jack is saying, like, give it a watch. And a lot of times we're like, yeah, but we did just talk about the whole fucking thing. But this one, you get a lot more out of if you watch because it's an almost entirely visual movie.
Yes,
well, and I also
is.
do think that a lot of the things, the little background stuff that you had would have maybe helped.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it and you're watching this or listening to this and you're like, maybe I shouldn't see it now, still do it. It'll be a more rich and fulfilling experience.
I mean, I can't explain why, because it shouldn't be as high up in my favorite movies as it is, based on like just how many things I watch. Like
I can get why for you though. It's got the three sexy chicks. Like it's the sexy chicks that you like. It's music you really enjoy. It's a lot of comic book, video game stuff with a director you really enjoy, and the cinematographer whose name I don't know was really fucking good.
Bill Pope. But like, I mean, I literally have it up next to like things like Mulholland Drive, which is like an entirely different vibe. No, that's a different thing.
That's just one he watches all the time.
I love that movie, but it's not in
it.
my top 5.
I don't think you've actually watched it since we've lived here.
I have. I just don't watch it when you're around.
He missed it last year. I remember we were at the bar and
Yeah.
it was on. And he's like, "This is as close as I'm getting."
But yeah, I mean, I've like
he
I
recognized it in an alarming amount of seconds. What for a dream? Scene 4, minute 8, bro.
Well, it was that really cool, like the sped up scene where Jared Leto and Marlon Wayans are hanging out, like when they're doing good, when they got the drugs first and they're gonna sell it, and it's like that really cool. So it's easy to recognize, but
alarming.
As far as this movie goes, like I said, yeah, watch it. I mean, it brings me joy. Like literally, I finished last night, and I told Whitney, I was like, felt joy every moment this movie was on. Like there's never a moment where I'm like down.
That's a mental health movie.
Exactly. That's why I chose it. Not just because I love it, but because it makes me happy. I saw it in theaters and I walked out and I was like, that movie was amazing. And I've seen it a dozen times or more since then.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Like after Whitney went to bed, I watched the behind the scenes, like the making of thing. And then, like I said, I literally was like, I just put this on with maybe the commentary this time and I'll get as much as I can out of that. And then I'll fall asleep watching it. But I fell asleep right before the behind the scenes thing ended. So didn't get to do that. We got home today. Oh, so I wanted to mention.
Oh, yeah.
Jack, Whitney, and myself went to a movie today because
what did we see?
I've forgotten the last few episodes to mention the people who provide our music.
Oh, correct.
I realize every time I'm editing and I'm like, fuck, I'm an asshole. So Evasion, who provides our music, Patch.
For free,
yes.
By the way.
Our friend Patch, who was on Street Fighter a November ago, November, it was his birthday the day before we recorded this episode. And for his birthday, he bought a dozen movie tickets for everybody to go see the new Super Mario Galaxy movie. We all had a really good time with it.
We were the only people in this theater, by the way.
There was one other couple.
Oh.
One other couple, 12 versus 2.
But like, I just wanted to mention it because Patch is a cool dude. He was literally like, I'm doing this thing. I'm
fucking great guy.
He was going to rent out a small theater at this little local theater we have, but it didn't work out for whatever reason. So we went to a theater and saw it, but he got 12 seats. We all went and saw it with him. And I just wanted to bring that up because we're talking about music. We're talking about all this stuff. It's Patch's birthday and he did a great thing for us.
And we love your music, bro. And it was the whole band was there, by the way.
The whole band plus others.
Yeah.
There's not 12 people in Evasion.
I gotta tell you, man, it was the most fucking wrong theater looking group of people ever because everybody's wearing black shirts at least and probably dark jeans or black pants under it. And it's just like, they're going into the Mario movie? They're going to be so mad when they turn around.
Except you and Patch. The only one with color.
I had on a Hawaiian shirt and he had a black and orange shirt on. I was just like standing in front of the theater talking and I was like, God, look at this group. I
said something to Austin, their guitarist, afterward. I was like, you think they thought we were like doing, I don't know what they thought was going on. Just all these guys, they all look like they are in metal bands.
Yeah.
It's not just black shirts. It's the hair and it's like it's bands on the shirt and all this stuff.
I'm wearing my Primus in the Wonka factory.
It was fun. But
that was a great time. So happy birthday to Patch.
Happy birthday, Patch. That's it for my mental health.
Until next year.
Next week, we will be doing a listener-requested mental health movie.
Oh, yeah.
We have a guest coming on whose last name I will say because it's part of the band.
It is.
PJ Bidwell of the PJ Bidwell Band.
Correct.
Sent an email and requested True Romance.
See what kind of power you people have?
Yeah, you guys get to let us know what you want to watch, and maybe we invite you on the show.
But he requested True Romance, and I was like, that movie fucking rules, though. What are we going to, I can't do that. It's not like some of those ones we can kind of do as a, I don't know, maybe. But it's hard. It's one of those ones where it's hard to do as like a maybe this is kind of bad thing. But then I was like, oh shit, mental health's coming up. We need a fourth movie. Listener requested mental health movie.
There we go.
Boom. So we'll be talking about True Romance next week with PJ. True Romance is available right now on Tubi, or you can rent it for $4, buy it for $13 on your various platforms. Coming up this Wednesday, because I've been trying to cross promote our two shows. I always mention it on Mando and forget to on this. It's not Mando. Han took shots first. We've been doing Mandalorian for so long. I don't know anymore.
It's almost over.
Han took shots first. The episode coming up after this is Chapter 23 of The Mandalorian, The Spies.
Ooh.
It'll be out this Wednesday. And then on Patreon.
It's a doozy.
Yeah. On Patreon at patreon.com/worstpeople. Our patron requested mental health movie there is Sorry to Bother You, requested by Cody. It's available on Canopy, which is a free library app, or you can buy it on Apple for $10. Very weird that it's not for rent anywhere.
That is kind of weird.
And our Latchkey Vids episode for the month is another listener request, and it's going to be TNT, starring Mr. T. And it's available on Tubi.
It's a lot of T's, guys.
Wait, dude.
Mr. T and TNT on Tubi. It's available on Tubi and on YouTube. So Tubi will have commercials. YouTube will not. Well, it'll have ads, I'm sure. But
you got VPNs, dude. Anybody that don't go to the YouTube app. Go through the Brave browser. You won't get an ad.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Nice.
Right. So that's it for this week. I've been Derrick.
I'm married to him.
I'm lesbians.
I have to pee on her. I have to pee.
This summer, Derrick makes us watch the worst movie ever known to man. Just kidding. It's not that bad, but it also wasn't good.
I'm sure you have something for the intro, so go ahead. If anybody's going to be counting in the band, it's going to be the freckled ginger.
I was just going to start with...
This is Sex Bomb. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Something about the sound of children playing that just makes me so sick.
I'm rubbing off on you.
The treats. Oh, me. Okay. What kind of podcast is this? We gonna start just rubbing off on each other? Dang, I'm gonna start getting my lotion. Just kidding, I don't use lotion. That's outdated. I use spit. Not mine though, somebody else. I got a jar of spit next to my bed in case I get sleepy. I got a jar of tears in case I get weepy.
You just meet random people in public and like, you spit in this jar for me?
Spit in this jar for me. You'd be surprised how many people say yes. Sometimes I just say something, they spit at me, and I collect it in my jar. Psh, got him. Got him. Got your spit now. It's a good thing they can't clone you yet, because I clone you and make a spit machine. I just walk by, hold my hand out all day. I'd spit on that butt, give it to Hawk Pua. The Heine is worldwide. Got it. Isolate that.